J-Doc, what's going on, baby? I gotta remember to mute this frickin' tab. There we go. What's going on, J-Doc? Yeah, man, it was a really long stream yesterday. It was a lot of fun though. It got pretty crazy. I really want to go through yesterday's stream and like look at oh shit. And look at like different clippable moments in there, because I feel like there's some opportunity for some good clips. Maybe like to do the TikTok thing again, or try to do the TikTok thing again. There we go. Boom. That works. Mark Hubler, what's going on, baby? How are you doing? Comma. Yes. Well, you know what? It's funny. There's actually like, I can feel the hair now of my eyebrows. So we're starting to get eyebrows. And this was the character that we voted on last week. So plus, I definitely owe, we're going to wait for more people to get in here, but I definitely owe some giveaways for yesterday. And then, in addition to owing some giveaways, we are going to be running the Q&A tomorrow. So we ran it last week. We'll be running it this week. And then after we run it this week, I think there's a really high likelihood that someone is going to get pied in the face tomorrow during the Q&A. Just put it out there. Someone's going to get pied in the face. And there might be a special guest. Just saying. There might be a special guest during tomorrow's Q&A. I'm not like, they may be a mod in my channel. That special guest. But I can't say. I'm not saying. Let's see here. Let's get into the game. Actually, I kind of want to play EQ today. Like, I want to like screw around. I wonder who. I don't know. Could be some weirdo. Ooh, Omni. All right. We've got all our classes. We can do our book. Oh, we didn't do our little recruitment letter. I don't even know. Is this oh, okay. That's Hey there, fading memory. What's going on? How are you doing? Take my book, fool. Bag. Crap. Boop. Oh, shit. Oh, God. It keeps giving me stuff. Help. Somebody call the police. Oh, God, there's more. That's all of it? Wait, it gave me a level 2 song that I can't even use. Okay, heard. Is there a reason VV is taking a break from THJ, not complaining, just wondering? I don't know. All I know about VV is that I guess like something's going on with his work and he said he had to work extra hours, but I don't know. He hasn't said anything to me. I actually haven't talked to VV since his birthday last week, like literally almost a week ago to the day. So I don't know. Not sure. Not sure. We can put that on. Get rid of this sword. And then we can put... Do we want to use a hand-to-hand weapon or do we want to use a sword? Let's see. That's 828. That's 828. Okay, this has burn and this has shield, right? I mean, the shield is nice, but I think we're going to use the sword for the double proc. You cannot use this unless equipped. Give me minor shielding, fool. I ain't putting up with your shit. All right, we can sell these shirts, which is great. And for now, we're just going to use these pet bags as bags. Oh, actually, I could have put those things there. Let's see. What are we? Oh, Beast has a pet bag. Gwyneth, what's going on? Is there Yep. SK Ranger Rogue, and she's way much fun. Hell yeah, Mark Hubler. Hell yeah, baby. SK Ranger Rogue. You got all the procs in that build. All right, I do want to go to. I'm gonna go to Kaladin real quick because I want to turn in my little newbie thing. I know this is really dumb, but you actually get a lot of faction for turning these in. So I just want to go turn it in. I think he's back here. I kind of want to do, maybe we'll go to like, Bloodforge. Wait, what the fuck? Maybe we'll go to like Crushbone or something. Where the fuck is this guy? Come out. Hello, housekeeping. Housekeeping. Hello, housekeeping. No. Hello, housekeeping. No housekeeping. Okay, I moved my chat and I actually don't like it there at all. I'm not used to it being there. I'm gonna have to like work on that. Wow, you're actually playing a beast. I know, Steven. Call the police. Orc Slicer. Hindlore. Yeah, he must be up here. Is he up one of these side things? Benno. No, that's not him. Is he over here? Ogrebane. That's not what I need. You. Yeah, faction. 100 faction. Sometimes that can be the difference between being able to do a quest and not. You started to tell us why the build guide was delayed, but then got sidetracked with another thought and never finished. Welcome to my ADHD. Today I'm drinking energy drinks. Yeah, the reason it's been delayed is because I got into looking at the build and I was like maximizing the gear. I was like looking at the different gear slots. And the reason, like, I found a couple of items that I'm not sure which way to go on. And I want to be sure. So I'm doing some extra testing on those items. And then once I come up with the perfect like item build, then I'm going to go through and I'm going to record myself doing Sleeper, Saru, Plane of Time, Zeb, you know, all that stuff. What gloves do you prioritize on SK Rogue for white damage? I use the gloves of the Airy Mists, bastard. Bastard, if you do this, a little bit of this, you get Abyss List, my friend. And that'll tell you what I prioritize on the builds I play. We're going to go out here. We're going to do some killing. I kind of want to like screw around. Ooh, Chant of Battle. That's all we have. I thought I had more than that. Whatever, it's okay. I thought I got another spell or something. Maybe I'm wrong. I have Gauntlets of Disruption. They seem great. No Heroic Strength. So they have no Heroic Strength, which makes them kind of meh. You have the Bis for Pal Monk Warrior. It's in there too. It's in there too, my friend. Click that link. There's a reason my wife doesn't let me drink energy drinks, by the way, so I'm sorry. Come here, you little decaying fricking skeleton. Holy Grail, yeah. Holy Hand Grenade of Antioch. Hola, what's going on, Death Star? How you doing, baby? My God. Okay. I just want to get to level 2, and once I get to level 2, maybe I'll try Crushbone. It's going to be tough to get in through the front door, and on a solo self-found hardcore character, maybe we can pull it off. I don't know. I need a little bit of I do need a little bit of money. I wonder if I should do... I kind of... Why are these guards way the hell out here? That's weird. Oh, stinky skunk. I just realized. Okay, hold on. Hold on. My freaking text. Oh, nice. Good find. I need to fix my text here. All right. Okay. So all of my chat say, tell, wait, actually filter all here. And then now we go over here and we do say, and we do tells, and we do group, and we do raid, and we do guild, and we hit this little guy. Ooh, dang. Level 2. Hell, wait. What's hell? What? What? Emotorinos. And then we do this, and we go chat, font, size, 5. Chat, font, size, 5. Chat, font, size, 5. Chat, font, size, 5. And then we make this one melee, my hits, melee, my misses. And then we do this one, and we do melee, and then we do you being hit, and melee, you being missed. Oh, crap. There you go. And then you get the little thing. But if you'll notice, when I hit something to hit, Bueller. All right, when I hit this thing here, okay, when I hit this, see this? See how it's really long? We don't want that, because then that looks really weird. Kind of annoying, right? Ooh, nice. Actually, I do need those bones, because this is whole self-found. All right, so, but we don't want to see all this crap. This crap is ridiculous. So what we do is we go in here, and our songs are playing here still, so we actually need to move the filter. Spells. All. And then we go in here, and we want the hit modes, okay? Hit modes, all abbreviated. Too old, have to have chat on 7. Chad, hell yeah, baby. Listen, I'm with you. I'm only doing 5 so that people don't think I'm like that blind or that dumb. You know what I mean? Like, I do 5 just because I don't want to be embarrassed by how terrible my eyesight is. Ooh, splintering club. That's money. Money. Was making fun of you. You were arranging chat. Said, hey, hail. Then you said, wait. So all chat said, hail, wait. Oh, I see. Here's the thing, is I had energy drink. So today is going to be an interesting day. My wife doesn't let me have energy drinks because it does weird things to me. And I drank a whole one. We went real hard on the energy drink, you know? We need to get a little bit of money so we can buy the... Oh, you know where I could go? We could go over to... Well, we'd want to get level 3 for that, though. It makes you... No. It makes me ornery. Not orny. Ornery. Why are these... Dude, why are these little dudes way over here? This is kind of bullshit. They're killing everything. This did not increase the chat font size. Chat font size 5. There we go. Have you thought about doing self-found run with a group or at least a couple of folks on stream? No. I don't, like, people... In my experience with people on stream, people are not consistent enough, like, in coming to stream. If we had some interest in people doing that, we could certainly do it. I'd do it. Sounds fun. Ooh. Pearl necklace. Oh, no, small cloth choker. Boo. False advertisement. But I'd do it. I'm up for solo self-found. But are you up for hardcore solo self-found? Or self-found hardcore? I got pop flagged in 3 days. Nice.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sub.
Papa Bam, thank you so much for the prime, baby. Thank you so much. Was War Monk Druid? Hell yeah. Self-funded hardcore. Yeah. You know what? Here's what we'll do. I'll set up a, actually, I meant to, all right. See, this is why I'm not allowed to have energy drinks. Okay, first question. Reyna, do you want mod perms in Discord? Second question. If I put up, like, a sign-up sheet in Discord, we won't worry about the problem of having too many people unless we actually have too many people. And it would have to be like a weekly commitment, which we'd have to figure out like a day every week, at least a day every week to do it. We could do a sign-up list, right? McPickle ate, yeah, McPickle ate shit. He done went to the plane of sky, and the plane of sky done went to him and sent him home. He went back to the thicket. 3 strikes hardcore? Like, wait, bastard, have you heard of the Mandalorian challenge? Have you heard of the Mando challenge? So the Mando challenge, you could earn lives based upon killing certain named NPCs, but you had to kill those NPCs by certain levels. So, like, you had to kill, like, a certain thing. It would definitely be read to you. I don't even mod my own Discord. All right, fine. Yeah. So, like, we could set, like, some things in place. Also, Papa Bam, what's going on? How are you doing? I appreciate the Prime sub. And you don't have to talk. I just want to make sure I acknowledge you. Talking about McPickles and now you're hungry. Would you like a McPickle? Can you record yourself eating it for me? That would be great. How come this is this was voted on. This class was voted on. So chat voted on this character down to the race, everything. So after McPickle died last week, chat decided that this is what we were going to do. I'm thinking this newbie area sucks. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate that, Papa. Of course, I missed the vote of all things. LOL, leftovers, but tomorrow is lasagna. Yeah, I think we're going to go back to the bazaar, and I think we're going to go somewhere else where we can get a little better XP at low levels. Kinos Hills? I kind of want to go to Crushbone. No merbs in that area. I kind of also want to go to... Actually, let's see how much money we have and how many spells we can buy. If we can buy heal, then we'll go to the Warrens. Gifei, yeah. Ooh, okay. We've got like about a platinum right there. Warren's better spot, underutilized. Warren's is amazing. Warren's is substantially underutilized and substantially freaking like the sauce. The sauce. Oh, actually, that reminds me. I have this. Warrens is really good. The problem is like the starting area, like right where you log into the Warrens, can be a little bit messy, especially if you're like sub level 3. Then it can be a kick me in the junk spots. I miss, like, aren't we a bard? Am I crazy? Why is there only... Oh, that's an instrument. Instruments. Nope, don't need to talk to you. You're a big old dummy face. Let's see here. All right. Nothing there that we need. Never like Butcher as a noob yard. Not enough mobs. So as a solo self-found character, I was gonna do Butcher, and then I was gonna do the Scarab Armor quest, which was gonna be cool, and then instead it was dumb. Okay. Shouldn't I have like solve or something like that? Isn't there like a little level like 0? There it is. Yep. I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure there's like a level 0 heal. And then 2, endure cold at 3, cure disease. So we don't get anything good until 6. Uncheck might show more spells. Well, if you uncheck, then it shows you spells that aren't your class. When I first started playing the game months ago, I lived in there getting rep up so I could get the whole key. Ooh, smart. Let's see. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. All right. Fuck it. Run it. The only thing we got to worry about is we got to worry about being KOS when we run by. We can put heal, solve. I think the other thing that we got was just like a... Oh, no. Yeah, just sense animals. Okay. Otis. The ruins of Old Paineal. Not that one. We'll just get killed instantly. Try the arena spot. The arena spot. What's the arena spot? All right, we've got to be a little careful. These are like, they have really low aggro radius, but you do have to be careful because there's like an erudite off to the side. That guy who will just like freaking ground pound in the old bazaar. Try the arena spot. Skizzle, were you gonna kill me? Were you gonna beat me up? At low level, the level 1 spells did not show with it checked. Oh, weird. I wonder if that's been submitted as a bug. All right, here we go. Bam. All right, we gotta wait till... No, it's a good spot for friendly PvP friends. Whoa. Friendly PvP friends is not... That doesn't work out in hardcore terms, my friend. Your tomfoolery and your antics, Skizzle one. I'm on to you. Okay, this is not too bad. I like this. I've got 3 targets at least that I can kill, and I can use this. Oh, right, hardcore. What build is this? This is a warrior bard beast lord. It's like, it's a build. I don't remember. Warrior bard beast lord. If you open the merchant filter by level, close it and open it again, the level 1 spells will show. You guys are talking about stuff that like should be listed as bugs. Are you going to take over Q&A this week? Yeah, I will be. Yep. I got a bunch of stuff I got to prepare for that too. because I like to like keep it moving, keep it shaking, bacon. I gotta find out if Kat is gonna be there too. I got a couple ideas. We're gonna be pieing me in the face for the charity that we raised. As you can see, there's like 2 days left in the charity. We've raised almost $5,000, which is pretty goddamn exciting, honestly. A dancing dwarf with stabbies, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's going pretty well so far. I don't know. I gotta, as I level up, I gotta keep in mind I got auto skill list. I don't think I have anything. Oh no, I do. Kick. Auto skill kick on. There we go. No, this is a very busy week at work for VV. Yeah, I don't. The whole thing was kind of weird. But yeah, it's whatever. We'll make it work. Don't die right out the gate, you frickin' moron. There we go. Hell yeah. Did we level there? Fun, Gwyneth. What's up? Tri-classing sounds really fun. Yeah, Skizzle one. No, for real. If you haven't tried it, you should definitely check it out. Playing 3 classes is really cool. I don't know if you've heard of the hero's journey or you've checked it out or whatever. It's a really cool server. It's a lot of fun. You know, there is some question about longevity right now, but honestly, I'm not gonna let it like direct me. I'm submitting app. Oh, do you just want the information to download it? This is hardcore, yeah. Oh, can skip the login and go straight to download? Well, you can. You do have to. Baby, Skizzle, I got you. I got you, friend. I got you, baby. I got you. Hold on. You don't have to apply. You just have to fill out the thing. But hold on. I've got you. I've got you under my skin. I've got you deep in the heart of me. So deep in my heart that you're really a part of me. Here you go, buddy. Here you go. There's a whole video that tells you how to do it. Bam. I bet in game nearly every day. Ooh. Hell yeah. Get wrecked, Mr. Scout. Get wrecked. Whooping that ass. All right, we need to wait till we get level 6. I think we only get kick because we're a beast lord. Oh, haven't seen you. This thing is broken. Nuh-uh, you're broken. What's broken? You're broken? Who's broken? Vadim! Was there a video on how to play on THJ? I might have to go and check that out. Yeah, Twisted, baby. Yeah. Here. Right there. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Oh yeah, get killed, little runts. I'm killing your face. Give me a shit. Give me a gear, motherfucker. I'm a warrior. We're making the fat stacks. LOL. That a trusted link. I was told never to trust links. Well, I mean, it's a YouTube link to my YouTube video. So, also, amateur streamers doing amateur streamer things. This version isn't too easy, is it? So here's the thing, okay? Let me enlighten, because there is an argument that this version or the way that you play of this game is easy. And yes, it's really actually kind of funny. So this is kind of easy. There is certainly an easy aspect to it, leveling up and things like that and farming money and whatnot. But if you want to do the challenge, there are also challenging fights in the game. And there's been some discussion and some, there's some game modes that they're discussing putting in once things with the legal situation occur, that they want to add like solo self-found and hardcore modes added into the game, that would definitely make the game a bit harder. Now, that being said, we don't know when or if that's going to happen. It's kind of up in the air. I definitely would recommend, if you haven't played on this server, it's probably a good idea to check it out and give it a little swirl. Because it's one of those things, like, this server is really kind of an amazing test to see, like, how good or how crazy or how custom EverQuest can be and still be fun and still, like, be, like, I don't know, it's its own thing. It's not easy unless you're getting carried. Yeah. So it also depends, like, on your class combination and, like, all that stuff. Oh, hi. I've only discovered THA 2 weeks ago, and I hate that I didn't play at start. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, so the time sinks are removed in almost every way. So, like, the game, it makes the EQ environment respect your time. It forces it. It holds it down by the throat, and it says, I'm a old person who doesn't want to waste my damn time doing stupid crap like looking for my guild master for 45 minutes in some game that shall not be unnamed, angry. Yeah, that one. Let's see here. I don't really want to fight those other guys because I think they're gonna hurt my butt. Ooh, hey there. Yes, that's a really good point, Vadim. So it is a progression server in the fact that it does force you to go through and kill certain targets before you can go to the next expansion. That is a thing. Only 45 minutes? Did you find a guide? Oh, man. It's funny because I do think, like, after hearing their reasoning for making it that difficult to like, find or locate your guildmaster, the kind of amusing or funny part about it is, like, they basically are like, yeah, we made it hard so that you'd have to ask someone as a way to build community. And I'm like, cool. I have PTSD from dealing with community because typically when I ask a question of the community, they tell me D's nuts. And when they tell me D's nuts, then I get confused and I get upset. And so I don't ever ask the community any questions ever again. So the reason is that they want to build, like, they want you to basically ask other people about, like, how to find things and how to do things as a way for you to, like, build up, like, friends and meet other people who are on the server together. Or go Google it. Well, here's the thing. You can't Google it because there's no location. There's no direction. There's no map. There's no compass. So, like, I don't know what the hell they could do. Like, I don't know how they could create a circumstance shy of, like, 30 screenshots of, like, walking to the guild leader. Holds you down and says, drink the Kool-Aid in a Jim Jones style. Yeah. Exactly. Mm-hmm. Or they tell you do your own research. LOL, but people mostly help on. Yeah. THJ is a very different environment, but I'm referring to another game, a game that was doing some stress testing recently. Ooh, a malachite. Ooh, boots. Oh, shit. That's a howler. We don't want to fight a howler. Howlers are mean. Howlers are going to kill us. We're not doing too bad, though. We're level 5. Oh, fuck me. Fuck me. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Yeah, I know which game. Yeah. I haven't really been quiet about it. It's Monsters and Memories. I really like the game. I like the art style. I like the look of things for the most part. I do agree. Like Raina and I were talking about some of the like washed out like color palettes that they use, but I heard a really good response to that too. This is the first area. It's a desert. They plan for every single race to have their own starting town. So eventually, it won't all be pastel freaking plaqué like oranges and browns and tans. Eventually, everybody will have their own starting area, and it'll be all pretty and beautiful. It's in early access. Played 30 minutes. It said other game and could not cope of the mat. Yeah. When will we get Broken Stoic at night stream where you play adult games? Whoa. What kind of adult games? Tell me again. Tell me about these adult games that I'm supposed to be playing. The elf start area was nice. Oh, nice. I didn't even see there was one. Every video I've seen is all blown and yellow sand. Yeah. Well, that's the problem is that that's all they have done so far. Like that's all they've worked on so far. So it's kind of it's a hard situation to be like, "Oh yeah, like your guy's color palette is washed the fuck out. It's terrible." But the reality is it's, you know, it's the first area that they've unlocked. So that's what you get. Yeah. I hope they change the title. It's terrible. They should not change the title, even though it is kind of weird. So if they change the title, they're gonna run into the exact same issue that a Drooling Online has, where like they used to be known as Evercraft. Did somebody peer? Oh, that wasn't coffee. That was something. Yeah. Yeah. Probably not. But like if yeah, well, so the Evercraft thing is because people are harassing them about being too much like Minecraft. And I do think to some extent like that one is a little warranted. They had to kind of like rebrand themselves a little bit to stay away from being caught up in that. Carnal Instinct is pre-alpha, but it's actually really good. It's an ARPG mostly, but it is cake friendly. Giggity. Ooh, Carnal Instinct. Ooh, it's on Steam. Oh shit. I can't view it unless I log into Steam. What is this? What kind of Carnal Instinct are you? Is this porn? Are you leading me to porn? Does the European Union require me to show photo identification? Oh, it costs $30. Wait, what the shit? Bam. Is that level 6? Yeah. Okay. We get some good stuff now. Mm. Hmm. Okay. Pre-alpha. So it's $30 for pre-alpha. That goes kind of hard. Is an adult RPG with an emphasis on AAA quality visuals and compelling erotic interaction. Our team has over 20 years developing experience. Holy shit, loot pinata. Death. Could I even play that game on stream? You trying to get me banned? I know we're on Kick now. Kick, YouTube, and Twitch. But are you trying to get me banned? There are people who play it. Interesting. How did they do Age of Conan? Age of Conan has a function where you can turn off the wang slider. The wang slider, you know? Sometimes you got wangs. I've had some IRL things go on and have not kept up on the news of THJ. Please tell me there's some good news coming. Dominic, what's going on, baby? I'm sorry that you've been dealing with some health issues. That sucks. We won't really know any news about THJ until the 12th of August. Zoom out, please. No. Vadim? No. Wow. It's hurtful. It's hurtful. Vadim, I thought you and me were you and me. And here you are just being mean to me. And I just want to be friends, you know? I thought we were going to be, like, close friends. Like, really close. Do most people play this version solo? So, Osmond, it's like solo duo friendly. There are a lot of people who, like, create groups and play the entire game in a group. There's a guy named Dr. Nacho who does a lot of YouTube content and plays the game exclusively in groups. I have been a part of a couple of static groups where we've only played in groups. We cool from a distance. Listen. You think it's from a distance. I'm really outside your window seeing you. The day after my birthday, I know what my wish is going to be this year. Ooh, baby. No. Howler, stay away. GTA probably has a lot of not safe for work stuff, and they don't get banned on Twitch. I'm sure you have adult-only content warnings. Yeah, but you can't show actual nudity. If you show any actual nudity, then you can get banned. There are some games like Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk has a couple of nude scenes where you can't avoid the nudity. And in those particular circumstances, they allow you to, like, as long as you don't focus on it, and you have to, like, click through it as fast as you possibly can. That's, like, the only, like, that's the rule, or that's the way you have to do it. I'm actually not sure how YouTube or Kick. I gotta look into that. I don't know how YouTube or Kick handles that. Dr. Nacho ditched the solo self-found, stating he won't have enough time to do it now. What is he doing now? Is he doing, like, some other project, or is he playing some other game or something, or? Also, GTA has no nudity. Oh, that's not true, actually. The strip club, they do have nudity. I don't know. No, there's definitely the strip club in GTA 5 definitely has boobies. They visited the bazaar. Which a lot of players mod it. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of players mod it, but do these same players stream that mod? Because if they do, I would be very curious to see how long they last. And geared up. Oh, okay, interesting. Yeah, I wish I had known that, because if I had known that, I would I'd hook him up, you know? So did he say like what the story was? Like, is it he doesn't think there's enough time left on the server? Did he say that, like, he's just busy with work or something, or is he playing a different game? Ugh, shamans. I hate shamans. All right. What are we? We are level 6 still. Have THA numbers drop a lot of lawsuit? Valarath, what's going on? Have the numbers dropped? Yes, the numbers have definitely dropped a lot. There's still about like 2,000 average players that are playing. The streaming numbers, like it's basically the only people who stream THJ now tend to be or like on any regular basis. There's only like three or four of us now that are streaming THJ at all on any kind of regular basis. There's a couple like outliers and stuff, but for the most part, yeah, I mean, a lot of people are. A lot of people are hoping that it's favorably. It's, you know, it's a tough thing. It's a tough thing. All right. I think we've got enough stuff. I want to go back and sell this crap. That's a name from the past. Yeah. Valoroth, right? Who's this guy? Who's this Valoroth character? This fresh new dad character. Does anybody know some fresh new dad guy? Nacho's been a little down about the lawsuit. All right, hold up. Vadim, I'm sorry. I'm going to do it again. We're up on the podium now. We're going to talk about something. I'm really sick and goddamn tired. And those of you freaking content creators out there that are freaking using the lawsuit and using the server to clickbait like viewership and stuff like that and like announce all kinds of nonsense, you guys are freaking assholes. And I honestly have absolutely no respect for you. So I just want to put that out there because that shit pisses me off. People who are like running their mouths and don't know their freaking mouth hole from their asshole and are like stating and stipulating stuff. I've kept my mouth shut about this for quite a while, but I'm going to tell you, the last 2 days I've woke up to 2 new videos where 2 different content creators who said they were done covering the lawsuit went back to like dip their toe in the proverbial pool so that they could get that sweet clickbait and get those views in. Screw off. You guys are assholes. I'm sorry. Like, I don't mean to be so forward and I don't mean to be such a jerk, but like, what the goddamn crap? First of all, you guys aren't lawyers. You guys are speculating tons of shit. One guy is articulating that no one should donate to the server unless the server shares their legal strategy with people. Get your head out of your ass. Nobody under any circumstances who's under any type of litigation should ever share their legal strategy for any purpose, and holding them hostage or calling on the population that play on their server to hold them hostage to telling legal strategy is the dumbest, most like ignorant statement you could possibly make. Bro, I'm sorry. Like, if you're out there and you're freaking like just creating clickbait and like steering fear and running your mouth just as a way to like get viewership, like, you're scum. Don't, like, I'm sorry. Like, I just had to say that. Like, that shit, it's been pissing me off a lot lately, and I've been trying really hard to keep my mouth shut about it, but god damn, dude, that stuff, like, it's just, they're not helping anything. They're hurting stuff, and they're like, oh, like, just running their mouth and speculating about crap they just don't know anything about. It's really unfortunate. Just one of those. Yeah, maybe it does. Maybe it does. Should clip that. Got a YouTube short? Well, there you go. Maybe I should. You guys have the power to clip things. Go for it. I don't know. I just, like, it just drives me nuts, guys. I'm sorry. Like, I don't mean to be aggro and I don't mean to be a dick. But, like, at the end of the day, that stuff, all these guys are doing, all they're doing is they're creating clickbait as a way to essentially, like, sell or monetize their own freaking channels. That's all it is. Because they don't know. They have no, like, there's no inside scoop that they have. There's no there's no direction or advocation or otherwise. Like, it's just all like, well, I read on the Reddit or I read on the 4chans that this thing doesn't work this way. They're not lawyers. They have no like insight into the actual case and what their defense or what their defense isn't. Like, they're just speculating crap. And then they like say like some really bizarre, wild stuff, and it just ticks me off. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry for being like aggro, but yeah. It's just it's really unfortunate because honestly, these guys are huge fans of EverQuest as a whole, and they had like a thought, like a concept, an idea to make it their own thing. The EverQuest emulator project has been around for freaking like 20 years now. 20 freaking years. Do you guys know that the like guy who founded the EverQuest emulator project was a dude who, like, Sony Variant at the time nerfed his Necromancer, and he got so pissed off that he created an emulator so he could play the game the way he wanted without Variant coming in and nerfing his class and like screwing with his gameplay. Like, that's the entire reason that EQ emulator even exists, and it's been around for 2 freaking decades, over 2 decades. Like, dude, the people who run the server are just fans. Like, I'm just a fan, and I really enjoy this particular like aspect of the game. It's a beautiful game. It's a beautiful perspective. It's like expanding on like an idea or a concept. The funny thing is Daybreak, Daybreak coming in like this, it's kind of wild. Did you know that EverQuest and like almost the entirety of EverQuest is actually based on Dungeons and Dragons? I don't hear them talking about the fact that like everything kind of takes some type of impressionism, some type of like, it's a very angry pug back there. He's very angry. But like, I don't know. I love you guys. I'm sorry. I like barely slept last night. And then I had this thing. This is an energy drink, and my wife generally keeps me away from energy drinks because I do. Yeah, I did steal it. It's true. I did steal it. But yeah, love you guys. Sorry. What part of a necro is Jesus Christ. Yes, I get all of my legal advice from Reddit and 4chan. I feel that ultimately, I do not think Daybreak Games will be able to prove that THJ is the reason EQ's numbers are bad. Well, yeah. I mean, I don't want to, like, I don't want to discuss legal strategy and whatnot, but, like, there's definitely some... It's an interesting place to be. Interesting world to be in and deal with. Okay, so we're level 6. We've got some cash now. Let's buy some frickin' spells. The pug is a lawyer. Shout it out, pug power. Bro, don't empower Bob the Bunny. Do not empower that pug. That little pug, okay, has been in there yelling all morning long. Like MFing everything that he possibly can. Begging for treats. Give him a treat. Guys, all right, this came in the mail like yesterday. Do you see this? This came in the mail yesterday. And yes, it was full to the brim. Do you see this? These things are like cocaine, and the dogs love them so much. Ridiculous. It's getting a little out of hand, guys. It's getting a little out of hand. Pugnacious for president. He needs a power down, not up. Gotta keep that man under control. He's getting out of control, folks. It's just ridiculous. Funny thing about is that Daybreak owns a DDO game. Yeah, it's true. That's true to get too. You know what's funny? Coin with a K. We were streaming last night. We did this huge thing with charity last night. Which, speaking of which, I owe you guys 2 giveaways. But we were doing charity last night, and we were doing this big stream collab event. We were playing Repo, and while doing so, Coin plays Palia, which is another game that's actually owned by Daybreak now, because Daybreak bought the company that made Palia. And yeah, it's kind of it's kind of strange, because she's like, "Oh yeah, you should come play over here," and I was like, "I don't know if I should do that. These guys put my name in a lawsuit. I don't know if I should be." I don't know if I should be over there doing that. Man, that pug is really angry. He's very angry. You guys better watch out. I'm going to send him to your house. All right, that one sucks. Ooh, we get a speed song. I don't use this enough. I feel like I could be using that more. Hymn of Restoration sounds nice, though. Yes. Ooh, Jonathan's. We get Jonathan's next level, too. Hell yeah. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, let's get these spells up. Regen. Cure, we don't need that. Oh, we have minor healing now. Considering things, did you guys plan on moving past Pop? Considering things? So, I'm not staff. I don't, like, work for the team or anything like that. I do testing for the server. But that's because, like, that's something that I volunteered for on the side. There's, like, no... Other than having access to the server outside of that. But, like, I'm not technically, like... Not even technically. I'm not, like... I'm over here. I'm a fan. They're over here doing their thing. I promote the server because I like the server, not because, like, they, like, want me to promote the server. Like, I enjoy the server. I think the server's a lot of fun. I would love for more people to play here because I think it's a really great server. I think it's a really great experience. And that's kind of how that works. Like, I'm not really... my Shih Tzus love their Milkbone. Margaret? Yeah. We buy these through Chewy, and man, they're just freaking crazy. I swear to God, they must put cocaine in those things. Let's see. We got the movement. We got the armor class, resist, regen. Oh yeah, we need the him, the Heim. Is Palia the one where you trap animals in spheres? No, that's Pal World. Palia is like a game where it's like a cozy, like, run around, mine things, craft things, like, build your house. It's sort of like a fancy Farmville or like a really, really high end graphic Stardew Valley kind of thing. There's not really a lot of combat or any of that business. Let's see. Let's go back. Oh, wait. No, we don't even have to do that. We can just go like this. So, you know, oh, God. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. Christ. Ooh, that's not a short buff. Does that reset? Okay, it does reset. Dang, level 7. Shit, we should have bought those level 7 spells. So I don't know. Like, I don't think, as far as, like, Planes of Power and stuff, I know that they had plans to go past, Planes of Power. I don't know if that's, like, it all depends. It all depends. I mean, they have a pretty big court date on August 12th, and, you know, we'll see what happens. I think the best possible thing that we can do is there needs to be less division amongst, like, the community. I don't think, you know, there's certain devs that have come out and basically been like, oh, those guys, they're the worst ones, those guys over there. I don't think that does anything good for the community. There are people out there that there are people out there that basically like they come up with their own sort of like narrative of what's going on and they sell a bunch of fear, and I think that that's crap. I just think that at the end of the day, if we're going to be like the community as a whole, the EverQuest emulator community, the EverQuest community, because honestly, we separate EQ, like live EQ with like the emulator EQ, and frankly, we're all just big fans of this thing, you know? And I think that we should be sticking together and we should be all arguing or articulating for the best possible versions of EQ that we can play rather than being like, oh, they're freaking dumb over there, or, you know, any of that. It's, I actually did, when I started streaming, I actually did a community event because the content creator community was really, really jaded and split and polarized. You know, people who were playing live EQ or people who were playing P99, like they were literally like being aggro and like going into each other's chats and like shitting on each other, and it's just like, that's not okay. Like that's not acceptable in any way. I don't care what version of the game you like to play. That's dumb. That's just stupid. It's childish. I honestly do not understand the reason for standing bringing content creators into the suit. Fair use is a thing, and you can't be held responsible for company's game. You don't work there, so you can't even fathom how they can do anything to any creator. Yeah, well, I think what happens is, or I think where the issue comes in is they think that it's like some type of marketing, and that marketing is leaning into like the damaging of their company or whatever. I don't know. Contrary to, you know, Zaid's video, as far as I know, there aren't any content creators that have received litigation requests or anything like that. So, and I like Zaid, but I do feel like putting like weird stuff out there like that doesn't do the community any good. The rest of what he had to say was, I think, is pretty accurate. I just don't think that like putting jokes and like things out there like that, I don't think that helps. I think that it just causes people to have knee-jerk reactions and have like an emotional response and then ride that emotional response into a bad place. It's just not good. It's not a great outcome, not a great thing as a whole. I enjoy playing on the server and I wish them the best. Thank you, Killbane. Yeah. I wholeheartedly agree. Wouldn't it be cool if the core game supported the modders as part of the community? I had a similar problem with Damio VR mod community. Jose Lass, they're still trying to kill the game and milk it until the nostalgia's dried up. Yeah, Jose, I don't know what their intentions are. You know, it's hard to say. It may come from like a point of like, you know, investors wanting certain aspects and then non-investors, like the developers, like there's not a part of me that thinks that the people who are working on the game hate the game. I just don't know, like they may love the game. There may be just someone who makes more money than them telling them where the direction they need to go in. We don't know. Like we're not a part of the process. But I can tell you after meeting a ton of devs that there's a lot of different reasons that games head off in different directions, and least of which being like it's because the devs just don't like you know, the devs hating stuff. Exactly. As long as it's THJ. Day. What's going on, Q? Ooh, look at that boy. Look at that boy right there. You guys see that? You guys see that the Quatosian right there? Do you see that boy? Look at that. Look at that taking nonsense more seriously guy. Look at that guy. He's doing them weird Quatosi things. That man is a true ingenuity. A true hero amongst men. Making music. Singing songs for nerds of all types. He's an awesome guy. He helps people with streaming. He plays lots of games. Just hangs out, chit-chats, talks about the world and life, kind of like what we're doing right now. Really, really good dude. If you're not already, make sure you click his name and give him some follows. Honestly, you know, the world needs more people like him. Exactly what we're talking about. Like, there doesn't need to be polarization. There doesn't need to be judgment because people have different opinions or different feelings than we do. we can just as easily exist in the world and not agree or have different perspectives. It's pretty awesome, actually. It's one of the coolest parts about the world that we live in, that you can do those things. We're not limited by things. The rumor of updated graphics EQ looks more real as they are afraid of the server, but if they make a good update remake, I will be there in the heartbeat. I'm guessing a ton of others will be too. Yeah, I mean, I imagine so. I mean, there's another group of people who are making EverQuest playable in a on a through a browser. There's another group of people who are making EverQuest playable through Unreal Engine. Like, there's all kinds of things that are out there, and that's what I'm talking about when I say that, like, the EverQuest emulator community is massive and branches out in a lot of different directions. And honestly, they should all be coming together for stuff like this. There shouldn't be a single aspect of that, of the EverQuest community that's like poo-pooing and shoo-shooing on stuff. What's up? There is no dog over here. She's been hanging out over by your desk. Did she? That's good. Bam. Come on. I will say, like, I don't have a pet or anything yet. We'll probably wait till we get level 8, because I think level 8 is the level I get a pet. But it feels pretty good so far. I mean, there's not really, like, a lot of interaction or split. You need me to turn the camera? 1 second. You're going to have to open the door anyway. What? Listen, wife, this is a Christian Minecraft server. You can't be rolling around swearing like that. You what? You dropped a pill? You heard it here, guys. My wife is encouraging dogs to do drugs. Look at this little wigwag. This little wigwag right here. Hey, Broken, what do you think of Zerker Monk Cleric? I did 99 by this foot, or that, oh, that foot. What do I think about it? So I have one. I haven't really played it. I got it to 65. I don't know how great it is. I haven't really messed around with it in a long time. I don't know. It could be really good. I think it probably does a lot of damage because that build, anything Berserker Monk does really well. I suspect that with Battle Frenzy and with Divine Avatar, it probably does really well. I don't know the survivability of it though. Like, can it do Zeb all by itself? I don't know. Maybe it can, but I kind of doubt it. I think the weapon that build really needs in order to be really, really good is either you have to do dual wield, which doesn't feel very Berserker to me, but that's just my like play style and opinion. But I think you would use like a Hammer of Holy Vengeance. You dual wield, so you'd probably use the Hammer of Holy Vengeance and like a Shanai or something of that nature. I'm trying a Beast Lord. They don't seem to get many strikes. Just kick and bite of the asp. Am I missing something? No, they get Bloodlust, Bob the Bunny. Everybody picks them for Bloodlust. Who's got it in for me? Oh, dude, no. She's had so many today. I've been telling her no. She literally came after me for an hour. She's gonna be naughty. You should just take her now. Yeah, she's a little witch. Ooh, that's a red one. The red ones go faster. Yeah, you see the trouble that this pug causes? She is a menace to society. Just like her mother. Cleric Warrior Beast was an absolute blast with Cleric Hammer. Yeah, the Cleric Hammer is really good. LMO, yeah, they eat anything off the floor if they see it. Sweep the pug, still the smallest of things. They try to eat it. Yeah. True. Nice knowing you, Broken. Listen, You really want to host the Q&A yourself, Raina? Sorry, I had to wrangle the potty training toddler. I didn't realize people in the EQ content community were actually going out of their way to be dicks to either. Yeah, dude. Yeah. There is definitely, like, it's really weird. It's really weird. Okay, what do we got here? This room is going to be weird, like, tough. Quatos. Not sure if it happened to me and I just didn't pay attention. I mean, I think that, like, to some extent, there's always been, like, that group of people who are like, ah, man, you know, if you don't play P99, you're dumb. If you don't play live, you're dumb. If you don't play frickin', I don't even, Shards of Dahlia, you're dumb. If you don't drive a Ford Ranger, you know, do you even know what it feels like to do butt stuff? Do you? Ford Ranger. I don't know. I'm probably reaching there, but, you know. Where did I lose? Oh, I did lose that. Frank Wink. Hey, Q, did you see how late Frank went streaming last night? Because he was still streaming this morning when I got up. He had 140 people in his stream, so I'm hoping he hit the number. I'm hoping he hit the magic number. I dropped the... Nice, dude. Nice. Hell yeah. I genuinely, I really hope Frank, like, he's definitely well deserving. What's the magic number? Anything over 75. Oh shit, you're live. I DM'd you, but I hadn't opened the browser yet. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm live. I keep my my Discord closed while I'm streaming for, like, that reason, because I don't really want to be distracted, like, while streaming. Because I'll 100% zone in on whatever's on my Discord. So OCD, freaking ADHD, nutso, weird old guy. Oh, okay. Yeah, no worries. I wear my sunglasses at night. Oh, his stream crashed and it dropped down to 53. Whoa, dude. How goes the grindage? It goes pretty well, man. Don't want a pirate software scenario? Bro. I don't know. I don't think you have to worry about that with me. If anything, you know what? Actually, you guys want to hear a funny story? Back when I was a parole officer, my boss used to tell me, because I was like, I was the kind of person who would, like, take accountability to a fault. Like, I don't care if I would have gotten away with something, I would tell on myself. Like, I would be like, no, that was me. Like, I did that. I screwed that up. And she'd be like, shut up. I'm trying to protect you here. And I'd be like, no, I did that. I screwed that up. That's me. That goes on my back. And, like, I can't tell you how many times that probably screwed me over. But at the same time, like, I'm very, like, which I don't think a certain C-bearing software engineer is as chill on accountability. I don't really care. Like, he has some good takes and stuff. He's got some bad takes. I think everybody probably has good and bad takes. I saw Frank on Queto's second monitor while watching his stream last night. Q always showing love. Hell yeah. Gotta be super popular first to have pirate scenario. Kidding. You Artemis. Jesus Christ. Crikey. Hey, bro. What's up, Pragmatic? How you doing, baby? How are you? How's the life in the Twitch ban? Is it everything you hoped it could be? Back when I was a parole officer, your version of back when I worked at Blizzard. Yes, Q. Yes. Yeah. No, it's back when I was a strip club manager. Hell yeah. Yeah. No, not really. Aw, I'm sorry. Back when my dad was the warden. No, no. You don't have to ever worry about that because my dad went out for a pack of Newports and never was seen again. Tear. Tear. Yeah, you guys might not know this, but your boy Stoic dog was actually pseudo adopted. I was actually sent out of my family and then actually came back into my family, which is really weird. Dang, yeah, that kind of money? Bro, no. Rubaz. You got to think. This was back in 1983 where like a pack of Newports was like $1.50. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like today where that's like $15, you know? You didn't have to take out a second mortgage on your house just to afford a pack of smokes back then. It was still considered healthy. I realized that I made a mistake and I'll never do it again. I wish I was in control of Twitch. I'd unban you, Pragmatic, but it's not up to me. It was bagged milk for me. Bagged milk. Ooh, shit. I grew up on that government cheese, you know what I'm saying? Is that still about the WoW crap, or is there more? Oh, there's more, Day. There's a ton of stuff with the pirate software. You know, they're like, unfortunately, he can't accept responsibility for stuff, and it's caused people who like work in his circle to start looking closer and more deeply at his actions and the things he's involved in. And unfortunately, like people just scratching back the top layer and they're finding all kinds of nonsense and bull crap that he like sold and basically isn't exactly the way he laid it out there. Moet Nix, what's going on? Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you. The good old days. Don't shit on government cheese, man. I love that giant hunk. Hell yeah. Listen, I'm not crazy. Does Twincast allow the SK or Necro to double life tap? Yes, it absolutely does, Railguns. It absolutely does. You can double life tap. You can double anything. Well, almost anything. You can't you can't double Denons anymore. You could for a while there. Yeah, government cheese. The real like ghetto cereals that came in a bag. And it was like, it wasn't like Count Chocula, it was like Chocula O's or Chocolate O's or whatever. Pirate Surfer went to get some Newports and let his WoW hardcore party die. Yeah, well, and then, ooh, shit. Okay, we're level 9. We need to go buy some spells real quick because I think we're ready for our pet. We're ready for our pet. Yeah, yeah. Well, Pirates, he's done so many things. He like wiped a raid, and then he tried to blame his group, like his like raid group, on wiping the raid too. And he was like, "Oh, when I find out who, I'm gonna watch the tape back, and whenever I figure out who that was," and like other people were like watching the tape back and realized apparently like you can cast a spell and the spell just goes in a straight line and like kills whatever's in that straight line. And he casted the spell and apparently it went past whatever they were fighting and went into like the next room and pulled a bunch of shit from back. And he's like, "Oh, what did they do that? You're going to be kicked out of the guild. This is bullshit. This is why we can't have nice things." Like, he was just running his mouth. That was another time. And then apparently he's got some coding wizards looking at his game and he's been coding it like all wrong. And I don't know. There's so much crap. I don't know. It's whatever. I don't know. Like, I briefly, like, when I need, like, background sound, sometimes I let that stuff play. Hey, pug. Oh, shit. Yeah. I swung it so hard that it It actually opened back up. Tricks are now little circles, if you recall tricks for kids, and that's why we don't see them as fruit shapes anymore. Oh, Jesus. Let's see. Okay, we did all that. Now we've got some more songs and some more spells to buy. What's going on, Bry Guy? How you doing, baby? Boys and girls, how many people do we have up in here right now? How many people do we have? We have 51 people up in here. We're getting close to the point where we're about ready to do some giveaways here again too. I owe everybody 2 giveaways. So we are waiting to do those giveaways. Oh yeah. Yeah, Kellens. Ruffles. What's going on, Groundskeeper? How you doing? Have you adventured into Planes of Power at all? Or did you just go to that one part and then you were like, oh. Poor dog. He's like, Dad, you closed the door on me? Why would you close the door on me, Dad? I want to be back in the office. I want to bark from inside the office, Dad. Dang, got to switch to Twitch then? Listen, I need to like pony up and buy the full version. All right, there's that. We have Warrior, which Warrior doesn't come with anything. I'm sure there are many quests I need to look up. I did. I went to POI because that's what I remembered. Nice.
Disciple.
Ooh, Hoodlum51. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate you, you dirty hoodlum. Man, I'll tell you, I got introduced to a new app that you can use for giveaways. Really freaking cool app too. Is vendor diving allowed for solo self-found hardcore? Some people do it. I personally don't do it. Whoa. That is a sexy mug. I personally don't do it, but I know some people do it. I see you're close to your 6K goal. We're at 5K almost. We're just shy of $100 off from 5K. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Hydrate for resilience. Moet, here you go, baby. I need to add a sound to that. Little sound trigger. All right. Let's see. We need to put these other... I think we got a pet now. Yeah, we do. Or a little pug. Hold on. I gotta let this guy back in. He can't. Come on, baby boy. Yeah. Okay. You want to shit up here? Boy, you bark really loud sometimes. Vendor gear is cheating, IMO. Yeah, some people, extra bondage, some people do like game modes where you can do like only dumpster diving. Like that's the only gear you can wear. I've seen some of that. It could be fun. I think it's good to like spice it up, you know? Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Trouble. Wave. What is this? Is it a pearl necklace? Whoa, pearl necklace. Yeah, I'll take that. All right, here we go though. Here we go. Let me show you how this works. We take this pearl necklace, okay? We take this pearl necklace, we run over here. We run over here and we say, here you go, buddy. This one's for you. Happy birthday. Can you show him to us? The pug? You want to see the pug? One sec. Come here. Come here, baby boy. Oh, come on. Oh, there he is. Oh, you're okay. Hey. It's okay. It's okay. You're okay. You're okay. Here's your pug. Here's your pug. Oh, it's okay. Oh, you're okay. Oh, is your leg hurt? Yeah, I gotta put him down, guys. I'm sorry, but he's dealing with a little back problem right now. Yeah. Yeah, he's we kind of take in the we take in all the broken toys, and unfortunately, like all of our animals are dealing with some issue or another. Oh wow. See, we literally do have a little goblin. That's cool. I do feel like we need to pound Tim though, because that's an wait. What? You have to use the new goblin pet? You don't even get to like. Oh, that's travesty right there. You have to use the new goblin. Okay. Well, I mean, we have a goblin pet, people. All right. Let's see. I don't feel it isn't in the flavor of the mode not buying off Bazaar or other players, just using your wits to find things to help you. Yeah, sometimes. I mean, I think I think that it's okay for people to play whatever the way they want to, frankly. But I think like when the solo self-found hardcore mode comes to be, like the actual server rule set, you won't be able to dumpster dive. Like you won't be able to buy things off the vendor. I tested a bunch of that stuff back, before it got frozen, and I can honestly tell you, there was no server buffs. There were no server buffs. There were, so you didn't have server buffs. You couldn't buy like things that other people had sold to vendors and stuff. You couldn't pick up items that like other people put on the ground. There, like most of those methods that you would think of to like cheat it, didn't exist. There's some really, really genius ideas that we came up with too to cheat it, which is kind of funny. HP buffs. We got In a Fire. Like we came up with some really good stuff. Like I think I could tell you. I'll tell you one of the ones that we came up with. So there was a trick on test where you could do. So you could go up like as a solo self-found character, right? You could run up to a vendor, and if you had an item, like let's say you had a bracer, an earthen bracer of fortitude, and you sold the earthen bracer of fortitude to this vendor, and then someone else came along and sold an earthen bracer of fortitude to the vendor, you would actually see that there was two on the vendor. You can understand how this could be a problem. Because what you could do is you could theoretically sell the item to the vendor, right? And you could do some weird stuff too. Like you could sell the item to the vendor, and then someone else could sell the same item to the vendor, and then your solo self-found character could buy both. And that got fixed. And there's a bunch of other like weird issues like that too, that like we tried to think of it, all the like little weird things you could do. Oh, Mark, I'm sorry, bud. Funny, when I log into play, my spoiled Shih Tzus then want my attention. That's exactly how my pugs are too. It's exactly how they are. I can still relate to having the broken toys. We have a dog that has IVD. Oh, damn, Twisted. Damn. We have our Chihuahua Beagle. That's a cool looking sword. Our Chihuahua Beagle has congenitive heart failure. Our one of our pugs has like really horrible hip issues. The other pug has like chronic glandular problems, and she gets like UTIs and all kinds of weird shit. It's very strange. But they're so like so many of these dogs are like super hyper inbred, so they have all kinds of problems. I kind of want to go to Crushbone. Kelethan, Greater Fadark. Hey, Broken, I've been super busy with work and the kids' baseball. How's everything going? Boomer Barry, what's going on, buddy? Everything's going okay. I'm good. How are you doing? I do need to go to the toolbar and do this. Unrest or Mistmore? No, I'm gonna do Crushbone first. I'm only level 8 or 9. We need to get some gear. We need to get a Dwarven Ringmail Tunic. Thug Life. Bone-Bladed Claymore. Oh, man. You know what we could go to? Man, we could do some crazy shit. We could go to, and hear me out, we could go to a zone like Najena. God bless you and your wife and those sweet pets. Yeah, we do. We took on the craziest one that we've done so far is we took on a Doberman who was 13. By the way, Doberman typically only live to be about like 6 or 7 years old. We took on a 13-year-old Doberman who, like, right out the gate, like, cancer and like all these other problems. And that's okay. Like that's, you know, it is what it is. Like that's what we like, we knew we were, you know, you're taking on some responsibility when you take on a dog that old. And we actually had her for 6 months. She was the sweetest dog ever. She was the first dog that I've ever owned where people actively crossed the street to avoid us. All she wanted to do was love them. Like, that's all she wanted. She didn't care about anything else. She just wanted to love the people. I gotta put Jonathan's on my bar. Najena's a blast from the past. Hell yeah, baby. It could be fun, man. I think that would be a fun zone to do. Orc Clavicle. CB belt. All right, I want to put Jonathan's on my bar here. A little whistling war song. A little hasty boy. Actually, I think that's... Oh, it's singing. We can put this up. We can put this up. All right, there we go. Hell yeah. No, it's a good time. It's a good time. We're going to get to... What am I going to get to? I'm going to get to like 12, and then I'm going to start doing giveaways. I'm actually kind of having fun with this character. I like that he's melee focused, and I also like that like he's got these spells and stuff, and I've got some songs, and I've got the pet now. Kind of cool. We just had a little puppy wander onto the golf course at work. The greenskeeper cleaned her up, and I'm pretty sure she's going to be a golf course dog now. That's fucking awesome. Dude, I love animals. The first charity that we raised money for was a animal rescue. And substantially, we didn't raise quite as much. We've definitely raised a lot for the veterans, which is good. But man, we raised $500 for them, which they basically told us that $500 was going to feed all of their cats for like I can't even remember. It would feed all the cats they had for like, it was like 3 weeks. And you're like, oh, I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. I wish, here, take all of my money. Take all of it. Totally relying on their humans. Very loyal. Yeah. Yep. I've been playing my Cleric Enchanter Beast lately. It's a buff tune, but trying to get through Pop, I'm surprised the Beast Lord pet, it tanked Thule, but struggling with Burtox event now. When you say the Burtox event, you're talking about Crypt of Decay? Or are you talking Plane of Time? Mark, I agree. Wholeheartedly. And I'm a live streamer. Love animals, man. I was actually just telling Raina today. In my household, and this is like, you know, I don't care if you guys think less of me for this, but in my household, we're the kind of people who will literally, like, when we watch a horror movie and we see there's a dog, we'll look it up and we'll see if the animal gets injured in the movie. And then we just won't watch it. If the animal's like, we just won't watch it. I know, like, that I'm sure there's some like really strong opinions out there about that, but like, I don't know. I can watch an alien like burst out of a human being's chest like 900 times, but don't hurt the dog. Don't hurt the dog. Gets to live another. Oh yeah. No, I know. What's sad is that it's like so expensive, and a lot of those places don't get like that much help. Did you see Marley and Me? No. HD Dean? No, I did not. I've heard about what goes on in Marley and Me, and that's very sad. My wife refuses to watch I Am Legend because of the dog too. Yeah, dude, like it's. I mean, I've obviously watched a lot of movies where the animal gets hurt. It just sucks. That's the part that gets me in every movie. Like it's always the part where the animal's injured that like I'm like, no, why have you done this? Did you just turn off John? I've watched all of the John Wick movies, and I'll tell you, here's my rationalization for John Wick is John Wick movies are literally about doing exactly what nobody ever thinks about at all, doing to people who hurt animals. 100%. Like nobody ever thinks about doing any of those things to people. Yeah. I mean, I used to have to be a hunter. So Mark, I do think it's a little different. I know it's probably like super freaking hypocritical for me to say this, but like I do think it is a little different. I do think domestic and non-domestic, and I don't necessarily, as long as you're like a hunter and you respect the animal and you respect like if you're eating the venison and whatnot, I think that's fine. Killing something without purpose is a whole totally different like scheme. It's a whole totally different situation. Homeward Bound is really good. Oh, dude, you know what the very first one that broke my fucking heart? Where the red fern grows. Anybody? Where the red fern grows? Chat? Anybody? Just talking about it. So catch and release hunting is frowned upon? No, like catch and release like fishing, but I can't imagine like catch and release like what? Like, are you talking about like trapping? Milo and Otis. One of the only books I ever read for real. Fluke is best dog movie ever. Moral of John Wick, Theon Greyjoy is an asshole. Yes. Yes. Concur. I concur. Ooh, an Orkai. The movie is good, but the atrocities they committed making it means I have a hard time watching it now. Yeah. Yup. Yes. Wow. So, used by yesterday, you just got fucking stomped out for racism. The Automod does not like your words. It took me 65 levels to realize sympathetic items were clicky effects and not worn. Oh, no. No, you're good. You're good. I don't think you meant that word in a racist way. I do think that that's what they're still called, but I'm going to neglect to allow it just because I don't want, if I allow that term, what'll happen is it'll allow it across the board because it's an AI driven, words. Oh yeah, you actually have to click them. That's why they have like timers and stuff. Wow. I'm unaware of what you're talking about. Should I Google this? Is it going to make me mad? FF 2002 buff. Are you talking about the like dogs? Like where the red fern grows? Or are you talking about like John Wick? My 5th grade teacher went out sick. We had a substitute for half the year. She read us where the... Oh, God. Yeah. We had to read the book, and then we had to watch the movie, and they had, like... I forgot to reply. This is from... Milo and Otis. Oh, yeah. We had to like watch one and then read the book, and then we had to like write a book report on how they were different and why. And it was really weird. It was really that was a very uncomfortable experience. All right, we're gonna move our way to the castle. To the castle. Or maybe we should do should we do the Taskmaster Hill first? I don't know. He's probably read to me. I forgot to oh, they hurt the animals in Milo and Otis to get some of the scenes to look how they want. Oh, what the fuck? I didn't actually know that. That shit bothers me though. Oh, trainer. Yeah, trainer's yellow. Nice. Nice. Crikey. Yeah. Crikey. Yeah, he's a croc right here. That sucks, dude. I did not know that, Jumper J. Bad. Fucked up. Really fucked up. Different times, you know? Different times. I mean, when you go back and you think about like some of the stuff that's happened as like in history, I'm not shocked to hear something like that. I mean, you got to think like it wasn't all that long ago, and still to this day, like some governments don't observe that like animals have feelings. Like animals have like emotions, which is wild to me. It's a good talk. It's somewhat serious, but also like I feel like a lot of people can get on board with that. Not an American-made movie either, so less protections, but there weren't as many protections than for animals. Yeah. Well, you got like Norway and stuff where like literally they have something called the sentient animal law, which basically protects like animals in general. Because they like granted animals sentience, like observable sentience. Yeah, there you go. Oh yeah. Some don't observe people have feelings. Well, that's because some people don't have feelings. I'm just making that up. Okay. Ooh, little belt. Little belty boy. Look at that. Right there. Right there. Oh, had that one ready on my sticky note. Nice. Governor thinks animals have no feelings, but corporations do. Ooh. There's an Emperor Crush up there. There's probably an Oracle up there, too. Divin. LOL, my cat gets really bad separation anxiety, but it's also a flame point. Oh, dude. My dog, so my dog, we got my pug right around the same time that I quit being a parole officer and I started taking care of my grandfather full time. So he's most of his time that he's lived with us, I have like been home a majority of the time, and he has really, really bad separation anxiety. He howls and carries on if I leave the house, like at all. And he typically, like, if he sees me get up and I'm getting in the car to go somewhere, he thinks it's also time for him to get in the car and go somewhere. Like, he's like, oh, Dad, we're going places? Where are we going? What's the place? What's the plan? Like, what are we doing, Dad? We're doing stuff? Where are we doing stuff at? I want to do stuff. Doing stuff sounds cool. We're getting pretty far with just cloth armor. Solution, you never touch grass again. Yeah. Yeah, it seems like win-win. Although, I do like the outdoors, so... I take him outside. And we do call, like, when I go on car ride, like, when I go on car rides, when I drive the car, I typically bring him with me. Like, he comes along. He's my little road dog. Actually, if you guys want to see my pets, if you type !Discord, you can go into my Discord, and there's a little photo booth section, and in there, there's a whole, like, I put a bunch of pictures in there of my dogs and my cat. Pretty cool little place, and I definitely encourage you guys, if you guys have pets, get up in there. Show me your pets. I want to see them. I want to see your fuzzy butts. I don't know why, but when I get strange looks when I walk my cat on a leash, when you go on car rides, you keep your head inside the window. Bro, no, I don't. My head hangs out the window. I walked my cat on a leash. He's pretty down with that clown. Oh, shit. All right, we gotta stop singing these AoE songs. We're gonna accidentally pull like all the we're gonna pull all the little nerds. I wonder if that's a taskmaster right there. All right, what level are we now? We're level 10. We're level 10. We're halfway through level 10, so we're getting there. I'll have to take a pic of Shadow. Roommate's dog? Fair. Hell yeah. I like dogs named Shadow. We know a couple dogs named Shadow. Reyna has a dog named Shadow. Oh, it's just a legionnaire and a slaver. Ooh, okay. These are all like high level slavers too. Bow, bow, bow. What are we getting for haste? 18% haste. Just from Jonathan's. That's pretty nice. He thinks he's mine. Nice. Well, I guess he is yours then, isn't he? By rights and ownership of animals, if he believes that he belongs to you, then he's yours. This is the way. Do we want to do 2 yellows? Could be sketch. If we get Retlon, we're definitely dead. Like, this character is freaking toast already. Come on. Come on. I'm right here. I'm right here. Give it to me now. Legionnaire. Does the haste stat in character window show item haste too, or just spell? Both. Shows both. This shows both of your haste. And if you're sub, like, so it has a window. So like you have a stat cap on haste up to a certain point, and it won't go any higher until you raise your level up a little bit. And as you raise your level up a little bit and then a little bit more, the stat cap will raise and go up a little bit more. There for a second, I was like, oh god, I'm gonna pull Retlon. Retlon is a little gnome. There he is right there. You see that little shit? This guy back in the day, people used to freaking grab this dude and train him around the zone and kill people so they could steal their camps. He's a little butthole. I remember his little pet running around just absolutely murking everybody. Let's see what he cons. Oh, he's in diff. Hell yeah. That dude used to run around. He would literally just murk everybody. So it's a real number. EQ makes me not trust math. Yeah, fair. Damn, we be doing stuff. Oh, we're almost 11. Oh god. Ooh, 2 big boys. Ain't never seen a big boy climb up the roof. All right, this one is next, please. Bow 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 bow. Hell yeah, level 11. We're getting there, folks. We're doing big things. We're achieving magic. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. 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 Oh. Ooh, that was a legendary bracer too. All right, this is where shit gets a little weird. Hell yeah. Come on. Get him. Get him. Cadavery, what's going on? How you doing? We are about, what are we? We're about 85% from doing some giveaways. So how OP is a Warbard Beast? I mean, I don't know if it's OP yet. We could get to a point where it's OP. Especially with the cooldowns. Like, if we get some AAs, like some real meaningful AAs, this thing can be pretty stupid. Doing big things with little things. Ooh, hot. Can someone please invite my hubby, Naklik, and Shard 9, please? Yeah, Fancy, we can, but you can as well. Unless you're saying that, like, you guys aren't on at the same time. Ugh, big room. Windy, hydrate for resilience. I will hydrate for resilience. What the hell? Need to clean up a little bit over here. Got a couple too many things. Oh, is that no? That's not Lord Darish. God damn it. I think we can take all these guys at once. Giggity. Giggity. Oh, crap. Fricking disease. I want to achieve magic fail twice at my Grandmaster Jeweler's eyeglass. That's what she said. Yeah, that is what she said. True. True. I need to go through watching the stream while building a new computer. Hell yeah, Death Star. Get her done, baby. What kind of computer are you building? What's it for? Is it like a gaming computer, or is it just like for funsies, or what's going on? What kind of bits do you have in there? Oh boy. What could go wrong? What could go wrong? Oh yeah. Okay, that's not too bad. It could have been a lot worse. What are these chat points? I don't understand Twitch. What game collaborated on had chat redeems? We did Repo, and you could spend chat points to like influence the game while we were doing Repo. I should actually take some of that down actually. But yeah, we did that. It was a lot of fun. It was crazy. It was absolutely nuts. If you guys want to laugh your ass off, you should see Nerd Navigator donated $100 to charity to one of the people we were collaborating with, and she shot me in the back of the head. She sure did. Sure did. Chat gave her a gun, and then she popped me in the back of the dome. Rude. Just unacceptable and rude. Oh, boy. Okay. We're definitely going to get it. Oh, no. Okay. All right. Hell yeah. Did you deserve it? No, like, literally, like, chat just said, hey, you know what sounds cool? You should kill Broken by shooting him in the back of the dome piece. Oh, yeah. There we go. Come on. 30% away from another giveaway. What's going on, Gesture? How you doing, baby? It's a gaming rig. It is a small form factor mini form computer using a Ryzen 9 7900, 96 gigs RAM, and 4 2TB MV2s. Use one for AI workload and games. Ooh, okay, interesting. Way more in depth. Like, I know a lot of that stuff, but I don't like the AI stuff. AI is still very new to me. I'm still like learning the ins and outs of like what AI is capable of and what it can do and what you can do with it and all that fun stuff. Tyrone Death, what's going on? How you doing? We gotta do a we gotta do that giveaway here. We're close. We're close, 17%. I should be killing the Oracle first. Oh, crap. I should definitely be killing the Oracle first. Attack this one. Come on. Get him. Oh, I'm slowed. I didn't even see that I was slowed. Man, I need a fine steel hammer, like fine steel warhammer, like yesterday. Get sympathetic healing going. Don't it? Nah, fuck that. We don't play hardcore like no bitch. You know what I'm saying? If we ran from every fight, we could live forever, and we don't want to live forever. There's no glory in living forever. Ain't got no guts, ain't got no glory, bruh. Only glory in Mayo. You know, Mayo's still sitting over there, all lonesome. Boom! Level 12, boys and girls. We made it. For glory of the Empire. 'Tis the Emperor's will. I only smoke half a pack a day. My Voxcaster makes me sound like this. If you make a new set of characters, do you get the AA vet reward? When you say make a new set of characters, like if you make it on a new account, no. If you don't make it on a new account, like if it's all on the same account, then yes, you get the vet AA. But if you do, like when you do the solo self-found hardcore mode, there's no vet AA. Thanks a lot for helping me out with Rallo Zek the other night. I did Zegany solo last night. Got him. Nice, dude. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Railguns. Hell yeah. I'm happy to help with that stuff. I actually helped Groundskeeper. I helped him do Emperor Saru and the Creator today, actually. Give me 1 sec. Uno momento por some more. Boom. Boom. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Dark Animus, I just looked at what you had to say, and what I can tell you is hell yeah, brother. If you're still there, yeah, we can get you set up. We can get you. I got ideas too. You got like a cool like kind of edgy air about your brand, and so I think that like there's some really fun things you can do with that. Boop. Okay. All right. Stack up. Stack up. Tyrone Death with 105, 31. Oh, no more 69. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, we have broke $5,000 raised for Stack Up. Holy shit. Tyrone Death, you're amazing. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. Death Star, suck it. No more 69 cents. Shave the no. What the? No. That's not how this works. It's not how any of this works. I'm actually kind of curious. How much do these sell for now? 4,000. They're up for 4,000. Jesus fuck. Okay. So we'll do 25. 25. What is that? Hold on. Use for eyebrows? Yes. We will need to use things for eyebrows. True. True and real. I'm not gonna put that in there yet. I'm not gonna put that in there yet. But what we are going to do, okay, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I need you to understand a couple things. First of all, you can only enter raffles if you're on Twitch. If you're not on Twitch, I apologize. You cannot enter the raffles. I'm sorry. There's strict little Twitchy rules and poo-poo things. Death Star coming in. $9.69, folks. What's going on? Not mad, just disappointed. So I just want to put that out there for you. We now have $5,019.69. Ooh, hurt. What version of EQ is this? Where can you play hardcore? So, Harry Grimm, this is the Hero's Journey emulated server. And it's the hardcore stuff is self-imposed. Yeah. If you type !THJ, it should pop up a little thing with the deets. And right now we're going to be doing a giveaway. We're going to be doing a raffle for some stuff on the server because people have been donating to charity, which is the Stack Up organization, which is an organization that helps support veterans struggling with mental health disabilities and mental health problems, helping to prevent suicide and things like of that nature and such and whatnot, and up and down and sideways and left and right. Left, right, up, down. BA, select, start. What? Go. Oh, it didn't work. Falafel. Ghoulish behavior. What's going on, baby? Oh, there's a raffle started if anybody cares. ! Raffle. If anybody cares. Let's see here. What was I going to get you? You needed information on THJ. I'm going to get you information on THJ. Give me a moment and copy. And here you go. Sir. There you go. That is their Discord server. Their Discord server has instructions on how to play on the server. It has instructions on what the server's all about, all that fun stuff. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. I'm more than happy. The content that I create is typically surrounded on helping people and building community. And so, yeah, cool kids. You know what I'm saying? Cool kids. We want to support people. We want more people playing on the server. We want more people just having fun. It's great. On this particular server, you're allowed to have 3 frickin' classes, so you get to mix 3 whole classes all together. Also, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to be aware we are going to be hosting the Q&A here tomorrow, not Variety Void. And while we host the Q&A tomorrow, we'll be pieing me in the face 3 times. Not once, not twice, but thrice in the face. Yeah, we also have a good video. If you type !YouTube, that one actually does work. That will take you to my YouTube videos where there's an install guide. Zanar. What's going on, baby? And fair warning, I do want to... You got the job or what? What's... Oh, I know I got... Yeah. People are freaking awesome. Can you help him? I don't know. $1 million. $1 million dog treats, probably. Raffle during ads, rip. Aww. Boo. We won't draw it until after. After. Oh, well, never mind. It just ended. I don't trust her, Dad. Here. This is what they want. Trying to stay alive at the moment because I'm only half paying attention. How about yourself? Ooh. Did you just say cream pie to the face? I did just say cream pie to the face. I did. Yeah. Yeah. Hell yeah. Get in there, folks. ! Raffle for your chance to win. What we're raffling off is you get to pick any one of these items in this bag here. As you can see, there's Echoes of Memory, there's a Pedomorph Wand, there's the Oogly Stick, and a majority, if not all of these items, are donated by users, not only in the Broken Ones Guild, this guild right here, made up of some truly awesome people. If it's not donated by the guild, it's or someone else in the community, it's donated by myself. All the EOM, we've given away about 3,500 EOM so far. We've given away roughly 10 million platinum and raw platinum. We've given away a ton of other stuff. I mean, it's just been crazy. It's been absolutely wild. I just noticed too that the timer's not working, which is cool. There is 1 minute and 10 seconds left because there's awesome people out there like Tyrone Death and Death Star donating amazing money, allowing us to break the $5,000 mark. Holy crap. Holy crap. I gotta tell you, I am really impressed. I'm really thankful to have a community like you guys that helps break these limits, break these barriers, raise this much charity. And, honestly, I don't care if I had 5,000 more EOM, I'd give it away as a part of this. It's really awesome. You guys are really great, generous people. We've raised so much money to help these guys out. For those of you who don't know, we got 27 seconds left on this raffle, ! Raffle, by the way. For those of you who don't know, this right here behind me, this wonderful little display, is a list of all kinds of fun things that we get to raise money for. As you can see, there's a lot of wild stuff. We just broke $5,000, which means the stack up gaming mat. Okay. We've done 2 supply crates. Supply crates are like gaming consoles, and holy crap, hell just opened up and it's storming like a mother outside. It's gaming consoles, gaming paraphernalia, stuff like that. They provide them to veterans who are struggling, and they do so to help create community as a way to like connect with their friends and hopefully talk through some of their problems. Because the core of this this program is really branching people together, building a community, and like giving people like something positive to interact with other people on. So again, I really do appreciate it. You're really thankful it's July 30th, so you're not likely to lose anything else. True. Remember when Broken thought we might not reach $1,500? Yes, I do remember that. That was 2 whole eyebrows ago. That was a haircut ago. That was a beard ago. Yeah, we've lost some things. We've given up some things, folks. Here we go. All right, here we go. Picking a winner. Who's going to win? Who's going to win? Who is it? Who is it? Come on. Come on. Get up in there. Who's going to win? 88.31 cents away from a broken direction. No. Much more than that. Gesture 1305, baby. Yeah, you win. What do you want, baby? What would you like? Tell me what item you'd like. You can't see. Well, maybe you should get bigger glasses. Blazing breastplate of Fenenro. Glamour Draken stalwart shield. Statuette of a snow bunny legendary. Visage of the brownie noble. Time phase quintessence. Frizzik's endless coin purse. Giggity. Cudgel of venomous hatred. Hey, go away. There we go. No. I'm reading it to him. I know. Listen, I know it was still up. I didn't know. Cudgel of venomous hatred. Palladius axe of slaughter. Petamorph wand snow spider. Petamorph wand pink rabbit. Oogly stick. And 4 stacks of 25. Palladius? You want the Palladius? Okay. Pirates. Well, who's it going to? Who's it going? I'm sure Sleeper will drop for me. Dagon. Hurt. Boom. Gone. Guess what, boys and girls? Guess what? Bow, bow. Fucking love this song. All right, here we go. This time we should get a timer on the screen. Oh, we got a timer. It's right up there. Little timer boy. ! Raffle, folks. Get up in there. Get your chance to win. Spin to win. I'm sure Sleeper will deliver one as well. Come on. Exclamation point raffle, folks. Get up in there. Get your chance to win. We've raised over $5,000. Over $5,000 for charity, folks. Fricking crushing it, killing it, destroying it, melting it down, beating it all about its face hole. Bro, I'm tired. I slept for like 1.5, maybe 2 hours last night before the dogs woke me up. Like real sleep. I probably slept for like maybe 3 hours, but God. Then the dogs woke me up. What shard are you on? We are in. We are in. Whoa, there's. Wait, what the fuck? 15, 14, 13. We are in 11. We are in 11. 3 minutes, 26 seconds, folks. Exclamation point raffle for your chance to win. That cute little gnome? Ooh. Would that cute little gnome like a guild invite, Mark? Would that cute little gnome like a guild invite? That's your SK Ranger Rogue? Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. There you go. Bam. Bam. Bam-a-lama ding-dong. Appreciate you repping the title, too. For those of you who don't know, we have a custom title. Follower of Broken Stoic. Look at this guy here. Moet. What's going on? Yep. Look at that big, tough-looking mother. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a mighty fine shield you got there, sir. And a mighty fine weapon. Mighty fine. Mighty fine. It's on all my tunes. Hell yeah, dude. Appreciate you. I really do appreciate it. Worm Slayer! Slayer of worms. Ooh. Oh. What is the key phrase for your title? Dordwin, the key phrase is rate solar cooling. Rate, R-A-T-E, space solar, space cooling. All lowercase. Nabi on Doc's stream has that title. Yeah. I see. Doc was giving me like razzing me and him one day. He's like, "Oh look, your guy, your guild, your guy. He's got it. There he is." K-Train, what's going on, baby? 1 minute and 33 seconds left on that raffle. Exclamation point raffle gets you a chance to win. When's the Zeb sword giveaway? I'm here for the sword. Creator, I still haven't created a single Zeb weapon yet. Have not created. Jesus Christ, Zanarnar. What the fuck? Thank you, Zanarnar. Donating some legendary runes to the cause here. Thank you very much, Zanarnar. W's in the chat for Zanarnar. Oh, you're good. You're good. Someone give him a weapon? Oh, no. I have not made a single Zeb weapon yet. I know some people like Malik and Variety Void have like 17 of them. It's not been a focus of mine. W's. W. Hey, baby boy. Okay. Sorry. Had to love my pug. He needed some lovin's. Mate. Needed some lovin's. 13 seconds left on this giveaway. Hey, brother, I hope your day is going well. Sarkoth, my day is going awesome. Do you see this number? Hold up. Do you see this number up here? Do you see that number? Do you see it? It's right there. And it's over 5,000. Over $5,000 raised for veterans. Yeah, I'm fucking... Are you kidding me? I am like ecstatic. I am ecstatic. I don't know how much more happy I could possibly get. And back to 69. Nice. www.winner. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Let the wheel spin around. Bro, it's super crazy awesome. This community's been nothing but freaking... Bluebird Dog won the raffle. Congratulations, Bluebird Dog. Oh my god, that's my name right there. Ooh. Bunny statue to swap. Bunny statue to swap. Hurt. Swap. Bam. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Get at it. You know what we got to do, too? We got to give all this away. Because tomorrow will be the end of the event. I don't know what time it ends tomorrow. I got to look at the actual, like, campaign thing. You know what that means? We got to do another freaking raffle. This is going to be a speed round. You guys got 2 minutes this time. 2 minutes. Don't screw it up. Exclamation point raffle. 2 minutes. You got 2 minutes. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there, exclamation point raffle. You want to win. Congratulations, by the way, Bluebird Dog. Congrats. This is a 2-minuter, so you've got 1 minute and 35 seconds to enter. Get up in there. Get it. 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 That guildie is staring at your crotch. Ooh, really? Where? Which one? Which one? This. Ooh, the Slayer of Catgirls. If I win, I want 69 EOM for the lulz. You know what? I'll give you 13. I'll give you 13 EOM. Yeah, Death Star. That's right. 13. Bow, 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 wow. 40 seconds, folks. 40 seconds. Exclamation point raffle. 40 seconds. The signet up for grabs. Not yet. Not yet. Soon. Soon. TM. Soon. Soon TM. Thought I sent you a parcel, but does not look like I did unless there is time to take to reach you. There shouldn't be. Yeah, I didn't. Did you send it to Stack Up? Six seconds. Exclamation point raffle. Get in there. Get in there. Oh, God. It's over. Spin, spin, spin the magic wheel. Spin, spin, spin the magic wheel. Bry guy. Bry guy. 10-10. What's up, big dog? You win. What would you like? Congo rats. Congo rats. It was a clicky that makes pets look like that blue pet with the red feet. Ooh. I wonder where it went to. Very strange. Nice. Fanwin. Well, Fanwin, what item do you want? What would you like? What would you like? Last signet should be tomorrow as the final raffle, but just an idea. It's not a terrible idea. You like EOMs. EOM, EOM. Yeah, that's true. We could do like a final thing at the like after the Q&A. I can't do it during the Q&A though. Yeah, no problem. No problem at all. No problem, sir. More giveaways. More giveaways. There's more giveaways. 2 minutes, folks. 2 minutes. More giveaways. 2 minutes right now. Get in there. Exclamation point giveaway. Actually, that's not what you type at all. Exclamation point raffle. Words are hard. My brain doesn't work. It's a sleepy brain. Hey, guys. Question. Should I open it? Should I open it? Should we open it? Or should we leave it in the back? No, this is not part of it. This is mine's. My very own child. My very own flesh and blood. Oh, look at all these nopes. I'm actually honestly surprised at how many people are saying no. Sealed in box is worth more. Yes, it's true. It's true. Final Fantasy raffle confirmed. No, nope. Definitely not. Definitely not. My very own flesh and blood bought that for me. Falafel. Exclamation point raffle. 44 seconds, folks. Only look, no touch. But I want to play with the things. I want to play with them. I want to get my dirty little grubby hands on them. I said my very own flesh and blood bought this for me. People are saying don't open it. They're saying no. No, man, they said no. I Hungered was trying to win some falafel. Don Rexu, can you get me some falafel? That sounds actually really good. There's 10 seconds left in this raffle, folks. If you want a chance to win, you better get in there. You better do it right now. Also, I don't know why I'm such a lazy bum here, but there's this guy who joined this chat. His name is Sarkoth, and we didn't even shout this guy out, even though he's on the stream team. We didn't even shout this guy out. He's an awesome freaking person. He's got some really cool production. I really love all the little bells and whistles that he has attached to his chat. It's really cool. Honestly, it's really bloody cool. You come for the love. I typically come for love too. But if you hate me and you want to do stuff like Mark Hubler, congratulations, baby. You know, sometimes I come for not love. Ooh, there it is. I think we got it. I think it came. Domain Prowler. Ooh, Domain Prowler. Domain. Rigged! Spankings. Yeah. I mean, hell yeah, baby. Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Mark Hubler. Mr. Hoobles. What would you like? What would you like and where do you want it sent? You're the best, Void. Sent you a few signet mats, too, for the cause. Ooh, for the cause. Where can I farm ARGs for pet build at 56 200 AA without pop unlocked?
Disciple.
Whoa, Deserve EQ. Thank you so much for the follow, baby. Appreciate you. Where can I go for a pet build at 56 200 AA without pop unlocked? Well, to farm, you can kill Sleeper. You can also go to Lower Gook, and you can kill frogs, and you can get Augs there. That's pretty much your only option, really. EOM, you can give it to Nikolaya. Nikolaya. There we go. Boom. Boom. All right, guess what? But wait, there's more, folks. Yeah, but he's looking for Augs. There's no Augs in DN. There you go. Exclamation point raffle. Whoa, Zanarnar, dropping some eggs. Whoa, polished eggs of Jesus Christ, sir. Jesus Christ. Exclamation point raffle. You guys got 2 minutes. Get in there. Zanarnar, thank you so much, baby. Beautiful, beautiful mans. Exclamation point raffle for your chance to win. Spinning to winning. Get up in there. Win your stuff. Damn, bro. These are nice eggs. These are nice. These are really nice. How much are these worth now? Wow. Holy good gravy. 35,000 plat. My lord. What would you recommend for the first few Bard AAs? Harmonic Assault. Jam Fest. The Silos AA is really good too. The Silos AA is really good because well, actually, you don't need it so much anymore, but it's actually faster than the server buff by like a pinch. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know if there's a lot of Bard ones that I would get first. What are your other classes? They pull. Oh yeah, Fade. Yeah, Fading Memories. That's actually a good one too. SK Rogue melee crit is only 7%. Yeah. Yeah. True and real. Oh god, I screwed this one up. I didn't. You guys have 8 minutes on this raffle. 8 minutes on this whole raffle, folks. 8 minutes. Oh damn, my wife is cooking something and it smells tasty. Said no coffee. No coffee. There's nothing in here. Let's see. What else could you get? There's the proc one. There's I really like Harmonious Assault. Oh man, now I'm hungry. Yeah. True. Long raffle is because someone had an energy drink. Probably. Ah, space cadet, space. Woo. So anyone able to tell me where I got or ended up with the no anime title? Wait, what? Twisted Trickster. What? What? Bro, I needed that energy drink. Like if I didn't have that, I'm not gonna lie. There was a really strong force in me today that was like, listen, man, you streamed 7 hours yesterday and you were up like ridiculously late last night. And then like you can skip today. You don't need to stream today. But I did it anyway. And thank Jesus, because we broke 5,000. So we ended up having to drink the devil's juice. What is this stuff called? Alani. There, can you kind of see it? There you go. Alani. Ooh. Jesus Christ, this thing has a lot of salt. Actually, it doesn't have a lot of sugar, though. What the hell's in this thing? Ingredients. Carbonated water. Citric acid. Taurine. Sodium citrate. The fuck is that word? I can't read it because it's almost like they printed the words over the words on it. Caffeine. Sodium something. I can't read most of it because it's like I said, it's like double printed. It's weird. Contains 200 milligrams of caffeine. Oh, and I just spilled some. Nice. Anally. What? 4 minutes and 50 seconds left on this raffle, folks. Get up in there. ! Raffle. Ghoulish behavior. I hope that it isn't anally. That would be unfortunate. Sad. We really wanted pizza last night when we were away and had no idea where to go. I pulled over and ran into one of the dispensaries in Rochester and got their suggestion. Figured if anybody would... Groundskeeper, nice. Twisted Trickster, what's your character's name? I'm curious if like that's like a special title that they threw at you. Good thing you shaved off your eyebrows, because after reading that, they might have fallen out anyways. Aw, now I'm grumpy. I'm standing in front of you. Katiyoshi. Wait, is that... Hold on. So is this an anime character? Is this an anime character? Is that... Because if Kata recognized that this is an anime thing, he might have thrown something at...
Gesture.
Whoa, gesture. Don't be mad, get glad. With press and seal. Ooh. Press and seal. Thank you so much for the 100 biddies. No, I had it before. I made this tune. Oh, interesting. What was your other tune's name? 3 minutes left on this raffle, folks. Actually, you can see it. It's up there. See that? 3:14, 3:13, 3:12. It's rolling. It's rolling. We're doing it live, folks. We're doing it live. Exclamation point raffle for your chance to win. Just so you guys are clear, you won't... If you win twice, we're going to re-roll it. We're not doing double wins. We were doing double wins before, and then we had somebody win 3 times. And I want to be fair. I want to be fair. Everybody wins. Roll of the dice. J-Doc. All similar to this with a title little variation. Interesting. Interesting. Very, very interesting. If I win again, give it to someone in YouTube. Do we have anybody over in YouTube right now? Vadim? Anyone? New ad? What's going on, baby? How are you? Jesus Christ. Hey, does anybody recognize that new ad guy? I heard he really likes Rangers. I don't know if he's played his character in a long time, but Rangers are pretty goddamn good right now. But they all work with the overall look of Toon. Ooh, okay. Cool. Tyrexius goes into a berserker frenzy. Doing good. I haven't played my character since the day after the heroic strength change. Oh, Jesus. Okay. I don't know if you know this, but Rangers are really freaking good again. Really good. And this time they're not bugged. It's amazing. Rangers are really, really good. I mathed wrong and still have like 116 extra black Acrolia sheets. Oops. Whoops. I finally gave in and created a Twitch account for raffles, so I'm good. I've also entered in Twitch. Well, there you go. I finally broke free of PoE. Did everything I want to do, including dropping my first mirror. Ooh, nice. How does Ranger work with, let's say, Warrior and Monk who auto-attack and not range? How do you do both? You don't do both. But you can utilize the Warrior's abilities to boost your bow damage. It's really stupid. LOL, a werewolf with a Wolrun pet and title Slayer of Catgirls. You know, Jeff Butler would be very proud of your Slayer of Catgirls title. He always wanted that title. Always wanted that title. Always wanted it. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go. Pick a wiener. Come on, spin. Spin. Category. Congratulations. What would you like? What would you like? What would you you like? Signet to... There's no signet, nerd. No signet. UM. Congratulations, cavalry. Congratulations. All right, now to make up for lost time. All right, now to make up for lost time, folks. To make up for lost time, you have 1 minute. 1 minute for this one. 1 minute. Juan minute. Go. 1 minute. One. Go. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Teddy man, what's up, baby? 1 minute. Let's go. Go. 46 seconds. 45 seconds. Come on. You guys aren't getting in there fast enough. 22 people have entered. Only 22. You guys just want to give this stuff away to other people? What are you doing? Get in there. You gonna win? You ain't a winner, you're a loser. That's what they say. My dad always said if you don't win, then you lose. At least that's what he would have said if he was around. Hi, Sweet Pea. Malachi, what's going on? Come on. Get up in there. 2 seconds. 1 second. 25 people entered. Let's go. Who wins? Opa. Michael Johnston. Whoa. Congratulations. Not me. Son of a monkey's uncle. Jeez, I was right there again. Yeah, you know what it does, creator? Is it actually like waits until your name is there and then it picks the person who's right next to you. It's actually, I programmed it to do that. That looks like a former winner. It is. It is a former winner, but we're doing today. So if you win today, Sonny, come on. You're all welcome. Yeah. Michael Johnson. Visage. The visage of the brownie noble. Of the brown noble. Where would you like it, Michael? Suraclin. There you go, baby. There you go. Congratulations. Guess what? Here we go again. This is another speed round. Another speed round, folks. 1 minute. And you have that minute starting right now. What are you barking at? You little goof? Huh? I love you. You little boy. You cute little fucker. Oh, you're so cute. Exclamation point raffle for your chance to win, folks. Oh my god, so much stuff. Spring touched. Ooh, hot. Good lord. You guys, listen. If you keep giving me stuff, I'm never going to be able to end these giveaways, okay? It's never going to happen. It's never going to get it. The plan, it's working. Crap, Waldstein, no. What's going on, Waldstein? How you doing, baby? No. Okay. Ghoulish behavior, congratulations. What would you like, baby? I kind of like doing these like little quick 1 minute gozers. I like these little 1 minute gozers. Little 1 minute spin to win, you know? I need your name, the character's name, and the item you would like. EOMs? Yeah. We got some EOMs. What's the character's name, baby? Who I mailed this to, ghoulish? I need one more EOM so I can get another bag. Wow. Guess you gotta buy it. Faux pas. There you go, baby. Gotcha. Gotcha. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Tell you what. We'll even do this. Wow. Okay. There's that. We got these titles. We got these title certs. Throw these title certs in here. Throw these little eggy boys in here. We'll throw these little other boys in here. Hell yes. Hell yes. Guess what? Guess what? There's more raffles and they only last 1 minute. And they are going to be beginning right now. 1 minute, folks. Exclamation point raffle for your chance to win. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Get in there. Win, 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 win. Spin a win, win a chicken dinner. Get up in there. Get up in there, folks. Get up in there. Actually gonna move these windows around. Barf. Barf. Yarf. He doesn't know what to do now. He doesn't like getting barked at back. He doesn't like it. He's like, hey, fuck off, Dad. It's not funny. You think you're funny, but you're not funny. Enter raffle or keep healing so I don't die. Decisions. Enter raffle. 10 out of 10. What are you buffing at? I win, give it to Gwyneth. Well, so here's the problem with doing that, okay? Here's the problem with doing that. Is that when we do that, so people wind up entered into the raffle twice, and that's not really fair. So we can't really do it that way. Da 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 da. Water chicken dinner. This thing might be rigged. I'm pretty sure it's rigged. What do you think, Water? You think it's rigged? I think it's rigged. Why are you barking at your sister? It's a little butt face. Water. EOM. Heard. Renovacho. No, you need to stop barking, sir. You need to stop barking. All right, give me 1 second, guys. We're going to do more giveaways, but I just need to do something with my dog real quick, and I'll be right back. All right, what's going on, people? What are we doing? What kind of trouble were you guys getting into? What were you doing? What were you doing? Oh my god, you ate your dog? Yeah. Mmm. Condies. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I took the dog and I put him with the wife in the basement. You know, Kazul, you joke about that. I have straight up baby birded my dog before. I have baby birded my dog. Only 12 people got in. That was a good one. That was a good one. Don Rexu, congratulations. What would you like, baby? PvPing in Final Fantasy 14? There's no such thing as PvPing in 14. Don Rexu. Don Rexu. Crystal Conflict is actually pretty fun from what I understand. Friend who's super into it. Oh, interesting. Shield Glam. There you go, baby. It's off. It's off. All right. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Starting now. Yeah, no problem. Congratulations, man. Congratulations. You won. Frontline is amazing. XP once a day, where you spend 20 minutes just eating yourself into enemy team and waiting for the match to end. Oh god. Used to be big into Rival Wing for Final Fantasy 14 PvP, but no one plays it. So that is one thing that's a little weird to me for Final Fantasy, because it's one of those things where, like, I feel like some of the content has just been invalidated entirely and it just sits there untouched, which is sad. It's sad. They have Discord set up for where they schedule days. Wow, that's cool. Boys and girls, 44 seconds left on the frickin' timer. Exclamation point raffle gets you a chance to win. Remember, you can only win once. If you win twice, then I drive to your house and I flick you in the nuts. And not in a fun way. You get to pilot a mech. What the really? Like 90% of the zones in EQ. I try to like switch it up. Promise. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Ghoulish, you already won. My wife has my nuts. It's okay. I think she'll let me borrow them for this one thing. We'll put them in a vice. It'll be a good time. Garf. Garf, you win! What would you like? Give me a name and an item, please. Already won, but the promise of a good flick made me re-enter. Oh, it's not a good flick, I assure you. Not a good flick at all. Coin purse. Garf. Coin purse. Awesome. In the mail, baby. In the mail. In the mail. In the mail. All right, folks. Let's do it again. This is going to be 1 minute. 1 minute. 1 minute starting now. You underestimate my depravity, good sir? Perhaps you underestimate my depravity. I've seen things. I've done things that a normal human being should never have to do. And I've done it to other humans. So, yeah. 30 seconds, folks. Exclamation point raffle for your chance to win. Get in there. Exclamation point raffle. But you volunteered for it for a paycheck? I don't know if that's like volunteered for it, but I definitely got paid for it. Yeah. 10 seconds. Ethos Howl, thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated. 5 seconds, 5 seconds, 5 seconds. Pick a wiener. Whoop. I think we actually could have everybody who's entering the raffles now actually win an item. I think it could really happen. Shogun, congratulations. Give me a character name and an item you'd like. And here we thought Broken simply managed the strip club. Oh no, I was not a stripper, I assure you. I was never one of the people, because there was plenty of people who worked in those places that used to dance on the pole and shit, and no. I'm good. No thanks. FF in general is a really weird place where they're afraid to lock any sort of power behind side content, so everything is optional and very disposable. It's great if you're into the story and RPG, but the MMO side suffers for it. Hell yeah. Cudgel. Larul. Got you. Boop. And off it goes. And off it goes. Raffle. Another 1 minute. Another 1 minute. And go! Exclamation point raffle. 56 seconds. 50 seconds. Come on, get in there. Get in there. Touch it. Go click, 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 click. 30 seconds. 30 seconds, folks. Broken giving out all the goodies tonight. I'm giving out as many as I can, Dark. Actually, I'm glad you spoke again, though, Dark. I did see your message. And I will say that, yeah, we can definitely work on something for you, as far as an intro and an outro. A lot of cool things out there that we could use. I don't know. You tell me, like, if you think, do you like the idea of like smoke, stuff like that, or like explosion and smoke? Exclamation point raffle! You guys have entered. Now pick a winner. Pick a wiener. J-Doc, you savage little bugger. T7 Jewelry Pumpkin. 20 Beast Chill M&M. Oh, 120 hour. Somebody was playing a little Monsters in Memory over there, that Dark Animus character. Thoughts on AOA or M&M? Yeah, Ethos. I can give you my thoughts on those. Let me just give this item away real quick. J-Doc, what would you like, baby? Egg. Okay, so my thoughts on AOA and M&M. Okay, my thoughts on AOA. So preface. I want to preface. So first thing is, AOA and M&M are both really interesting games, and they're both very different games. While both of them are in the spirit or mindset of EverQuest, I think that in many ways and on many levels, they're very, very different. One game is perpetually hard and all about the like grind, and everything's very complicated and difficult and requires like thought and trying to figure it out and trying to solve it. Whereas the other one, there's a lot of quality of life put into it. There's a lot of like straightforwardness. AOA, lots of quality of life. Love the crafting system. Love the leveling system. Tons of quests. M&M also actually has tons of quests. But like to some extent, AOA is like more straightforward. I feel like you can get into it and you can understand what needs to be done. You can trip over like tons and tons of different fun little mechanics. I also feel like while the graphics for AOA aren't necessarily up to the quality that M&M are, I think that the map and the world is like way more flushed out and filled out. Whereas like M&M, they reuse textures here and there, which kind of make it look a little bland at times. But I also don't really care for the fact that like M&M is so complicated at times that it just feels like I blew 45 minutes trying to find my guild leader at one point, and that just feels bad. It doesn't feel fun. When I asked a loving robot about it, he basically said, listen, we're trying to build community. So as a result, you should ask people, the people who are playing the game, like, where do you find this? And you could make some friends and you could meet some people and then build from there. And it's like, it's kind of on me because I'm gun shy to reach out to people to ask questions, because so frequently you ask questions and people are like, yeah, man, you suck. You find your guild master in D's nuts, you know? You get the troll answer, you get the crap answer. I mean, I can watch in like OOC in half these games today, and it's just troll answer after troll answer. And so I don't think to ask OOC, because I'm like, oh, they'll just give me some bullshit wrong answer, and I'll run around the town for another hour before I ever even get close to finding this damn thing. So I do think like AOA respects your time a little better. I think that long term, I think that M&M probably has like some longevity. Something I'm scared of with M&M is that they're talking about charging $15 a month for early access. And if they were to charge $15 a month starting today for their game, I think their game would die. I think it would die right where it stands. AOA hasn't announced any type of monetization. They don't really... they're talking about finishing the current area that they're working on right now in the next 6 months, and then possibly opening up to the next area after that, a year from now or so. So a lot of different things. Yes. Adrenaline Online Adventures versus Monsters and Memories. I also really do love like the unattended crafting and stuff like that in Adrenaline Online as well. Very cool, very interesting, a lot of neat aspects. Well, there are wizard spells that are explosion. Did you play Ultima Online? There's literally a spell called explosion. Unattended material processing in M&M. When I have like 4 up, I want to say M&M is too stripped down. I do think you should start spawn in your guild, not at the gate. Yeah. Stumbled onto your videos last night. Love the quality. Just installed THJ for the first time and haven't started yet, but really enjoyed the content. Jeremy, thank you so much. Really appreciate that. That means a lot. I really do. I mean that. That's a very nice thing for you to say, and I appreciate it. Thank you for taking the time to stop in, and I hope you're doing well. Hang out. Come on, take a seat, grab a beer. I'm sorry, but no map, even just a basic one, is pointless nowadays. I will just wait. There's not even a compass, though. Not even a compass. It's so weird. Why I haven't gotten into M&M starting as a cleric and trying to find stuff was so confusing and very little help from people in game. Yeah, Shogun, I agree. I agree. Reina, thank you so much for the links. I'm fairly sure M&M suffers from the scope creep. I thought it was originally going to be a fairly small passion project, maybe the size of Antonica or even smaller. Now it seems to be attempting to be a full-blown EQ-sized MMO. Yeah. Adrulin has more of my attention than M&M. Same. Yeah, same. We just entered into ads, so I don't want to do another giveaway right out the gate. But yeah, I actually agree. I think if I had to pick one today as they both stand, I would pick AOA. I think that Monsters and Memories has has the ability to be a really good game. I don't think that it is that today. And I mean that with the utmost respect. I love the devs over there. Like honestly, I idolized many of the devs growing up that are working on Monsters and Memories. But I just think that they kind of missed the mark a little bit. Is there a guide on THJ hotkeys? There needs to be. I keep talking about doing that shit, chum. There needs to be a guide on doing hotkeys. You can find a guide in the FAQ section of their Discord, but I need to do a video. How to find things out in the world, like where to kill X critter for quests, totally ask others, but things like class trainers and basic tutorial type stuff should not be gate kept and required to ask players. Dorwin, I agree. 100%. I agree 100%. I'm trying to hold off judging M&M too much because it's very early, but it's not looking even a little bit fun in its current state. Yeah, new ad, I agree. 100%. 100%. That's exactly. I actually recorded an entire podcast and I talked about it, and I felt so bad about the scathing review I gave M&M that I deleted it because I was just like, I feel terrible because I want to like the game, but it's just like getting into the game, wandering around, like taking 45 minutes to go from one side of the town to the other side of the town. And like, there's so much empty space too. Like so many of the buildings don't have like any furnishing. They don't look like they're lived in. Like, sure, they're open, but they just look like an open little shell. There's an NPC standing in there. Some of the buildings don't even have a role or anything. It's just weird. It's strange. I know it gives them the option or opportunity to do more with it in the long run, and maybe that's what they do in the long run, but it's, at least for me, it's just not fun. It's not good, not entertaining. I honestly have really enjoyed AOA. I did a bunch of crafting. I hate crafting in most games, and AOA has got, like, their crafting has got me hooked. I really enjoy just playing the game, killing things, discovering things. A lot of fun. Just a lot of fun. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Broken's too busy streaming to do videos. I mean, that's part of it. Yeah. Also not a huge fan of the wait a minute. Shit. Cadavery, was that a pirate software meme? So also not a huge fan of the mud style of quest text interact. So Day, I don't know why they did that, other than maybe they're like programming stuff now, like they're going back, but I agree. I don't actually like it either, and I think it's not intuitive, and in 2025 it doesn't make a lot of sense. I think M&M is going to crumble long term as much as I love it. The leveling will make new players later on have nothing to do because it will get so top heavy. AOA felt great and smooth, intuitive. M&M def grabbed me with how much you learn. It felt good. Wish they would make a cartographer trade skill for people to make and sell in-game maps. Ethos, great fucking idea. Great fucking idea. Love the cartography. 1 second, Gwyneth. I'm gonna do it in 1 sec. You get into the basement of some place like the inn, and the maze of rooms down there just makes no sense. I tried so hard this past weekend to get into M&M. The only real fun I had was group content, but it was enough to keep me interacting with the game. AOA is just so colorful. Yeah, Reina, they did answer questions about that because they said that they got a lot of feedback on the like the colors and like the area, and basically what they said was that's because that's the only the first starting area. Every race is going to have their own starting area, and they'll all have their own theme. If there had not been a wiki entry for some of the guild quests, I would have had no idea how to use that silly mud interface. Yeah, it's super weird. 2 minutes, folks. 2 minutes on this giveaway. Cardboard and sand is not a good color theme. I mean, it's realistic. I know it's not a great color theme, but it is realistic. SK Shaman, if Rogue is not a good addition. SK Shaman Rogue is a great addition. You could do SK Berserker. You could do SK Monk. You could do SK Necro Shaman. You could do SK Warrior Shaman. You could do SK. You could do, I mean, so many things. So much fun. Exclamation point raffle, folks. 1 minute, 10 seconds to get in there and get your chance to win. We got to clear these items out, folks. I'm going to save a couple of giveaways for tomorrow. But I'd like to burn through these. And I only one item. You can only win one item. If you've already won an item and you win again, I'm going to be upset. Paladin War Beast earlier, and I thought that sounded interesting. Yeah, that could be really interesting, Groundskeeper Joe. Could be. I got my wife to agree to play AOA when it releases. Eminem would turn her off for MMOs. Yeah. I think it turned a lot of people off. I mean, I understand they're trying to sell. First of all, it's a passion project, and they're trying to sell an idea. But you're trying to ask people for money, $15 a month for early access. And the game, the second you walk into step into the game kicks you in the balls and then leaves you like sleeping, bleeding, fucking sick to your stomach in the middle of the street. You know what I mean? And I just don't think that that's a really great approach to making a game. And it sucks because I really freaking like those devs. They're good people. They're good people. Honestly, they're great people, but it's one of those things. I don't think asking people for money when you like being in that place. Twisted Trickster, woo! If they need support to get things going, I would pay $5 a month when things are up and running, and things look better. Then price go up. Yeah, exactly, Voltstein. I'm with you. I assume they like discuss that price, and that price isn't written in stone. That's just the price that they gave, like while they were doing their Q&As and stuff. That's literally what they were going over. Twisted Trickster, egg to herd. Oh, God, that is not how you spell that. Kadiushi. That said, $5 USD is like $87.50 Canadian. Yeah, I don't know. I probably won't play it if it is anything like it is now. I also really didn't have any fun in Pantheon. Like, I really didn't enjoy Pantheon. 1 minute on the next one. If you've already won, please don't enter. I don't want to accidentally hit a name that we've already had twice, because then we'll have to re-roll the entire thing. So just please try to be considerate of that. Exclamation point raffle. 1 minute, folks. I never even found the rogue GM. I think he was level 4 when I stopped. Oh, God. I wanted to like Pantheon so bad. Yeah, it's kind of, I mean, I think when Brad died, it just lost direction. Like, I think they just got to a point where they didn't know what the hell to do. Here's the thing, though. Like, Pantheon needs more content. The fucking game has been in production since when? Since when? When did Pantheon start? Pantheon has been in production for 10. Oh my God. It was initially announced January 13th of 2014 and began development in 2015. Dude, come on. Like, you can't, that's not like a thing. That's not a thing. With epic quests on THJ, do the enchanted legendary items still work? Like, yes. Yeah, Funky, they sure do. Yeah. Death Star, congratulations, Death Star. Congrats. What would you like, baby? Brad was being Uncle Rico with Pantheon, trying to relive his glory days of throwing a football over the mountains. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I made my pledge for Pantheon in January of 2019. So, if we're gonna all like be out ourselves for making pledges to bad things, I spent I think I spent $55 on Star Citizen. I have a buddy who what's available? All these items right here. There's some title certificates. There's a blazing breastplate of Fen and Row. There's Time Phase Quintessence. There's a bunch of Pedomorph wands, an Oogly stick, and some glams. I spent $100 on EQ Landmark. Pantheon is in beta yet. I don't even know if is Pantheon in beta even? I think it's alpha. Where's it going, Death Star? Character name? Death Star. I don't think that's gonna count those capitals. There you go, baby. Oh, no, you know who we should feel bad for? Carnage. Poor fucking guy. Yeah, but at what point in early access? Because early access doesn't... So, okay, in the same way that Eminem is talking about going into early access, like in alpha stage, like there's beta, there's like early access is such a freaking weird knobby term now. It doesn't actually mean like anything in line of like when the game. It's in early access like a week before it comes out. It's in early access like 10 years before it comes out. It's weird. Exclamation point raffle. If you've won already, please do not enter. You've got 1 minute. 1 minute to enter. Exclamation point raffle, folks. Pantheon also ran into some issues with Unity. That's fair. But I still think 10 years is a really long time. Yeah, early access definitely has a dirty feel to it. When you hear that, all I hear is, this game will never be finished, and you're going to pay money. Brad dying didn't help. I mean, that's fair. That's fair. But Carnage bankrolled that game early on. Where do you think his money went to? Anyone? Yeah. 5 seconds. 5 seconds, folks. Coffee. Wasn't the Unity thing more recent? What about the 6 years prior? I don't know. I don't know when the Unity thing happened. Once you start charging a sub to any game, you will be judged on how it is that day. Yeah, and you should be. I mean, rightfully so. I'm sorry. Like, but you should be. Malaki286, what would you like, baby? Give me a character name and pick an item. Yeah, so like 5 years ago. So roughly midway through. So Ethos, you want to know a secret? If we knew someone who was willing to give what it would take for Landmark to come to life and actually be able to put the time, the effort, and the energy to turn it into something real, I know someone who could make that happen. But it would take a special someone. It would take a special someone to really want to invest all of the time and the effort into the project and like really make it work. But I do know where to get access to all that, the entire thing. Breastplate to Photos. Heard. I don't think Kata has any interest in that. Hell yeah. Grats, Malaki. Congratulations. We're getting right down to the last couple items here. I might start, I might, like, do something like this. Alright. Any of these duplicate names? Or not? All right, we're gonna do a couple more giveaways. I'm not gonna give away everything because I'm gonna do more tomorrow. Exclamation point raffle. Remember, if you've already won, please don't join. 50 seconds on that timer. Pantheon and M&M will also just suffer from the population that wants that type of MMO being small. They can't support an MMO, like it or not. It's a really strange thing. Actually, like, really good point, though, Nuad. So it's a really odd thing because you would say the same thing about EverQuest, right? You would argue or articulate. You've got 15 seconds left on this raffle, folks. You would articulate the exact same thing about EverQuest and about THJ, really, right? Like, is there a player base to support that? Well, there's 30 fucking thousand people who were playing here at one point. Like, what the shit? Who the hell saw that coming? 30,000 people? Like, it's such a weird preface. Like, because you think to yourself, like, there's not enough people to support that. I think that Eminem is going to have that problem, though. I do think that Eminem is going to have that problem. Groundskeeper Joe, you son of a bitch. Congratulations. Question with EQ. Is it literally that many people or accounts? Like live EQ, or are you talking about THJ? Because we're talking 30,000 accounts. That's 30,000 people on Discord. I don't know. I mean, they haven't really... Yeah, so the 30,000 people is also on THJ. That's 30,000 people on Discord on THJ. So, and they basically, what they did is they took the number of people in Discord and they held it against the amount of accounts that were being played. If that makes sense. Groundskeeper Joe, you can pick an item there, buddy. EQ and THJ by extension also have a lot of groundwork of an MMO already in place and aren't reinventing the wheel with full... That's true. That's true, Nuad. That's actually a really, really good point. Yep. I only have one contact in. What scales are in there? Legendary Ranged, Legendary Torment, and Legendary Faerun. There's also some glams, there's an ugly stick, and some titles. Couple pedomorph ones. Oh, now you got the good prizes in there. Yeah, I just waited until you won, and then I put them in. The problem isn't the MMOs either. I see the same thing in PoE all the time where people farm currency just to farm currency because it's what they're supposed to do and have no idea what to do with it. Yeah. Well, PoE is a really interesting conundrum too, because PoE has a level of complexity that is really not user-friendly. And you have to like actually know what the fuck is going on in order to even engage in parts of the game with PoE. And it doesn't, there's nothing that really explains like the crafting system and like some of the other things. So it gets really messy really quickly. But I agree. I do think that there's like a lot of negativity that's been surrounding the MMO community lately. Let's do ranged. Okay. Wendell and Steve? Wendell, what is it? Wendell? Oops. There you go. There you go. These will go together as well. Let's see. All right, last one. 2 minutes on this one. Don't enter if you've already won, and go. Gwen, make sure you go in there again. It missed you, Gwen. Make sure you do it again. Gwen, make sure you get in there. You did yours like right before I hit the button. Nope, do it again. There you go. See that? I'm a smart boy. I didn't want you to feel left out and be like, oh, God. Oh, Lord. Oh, geez. Broken. Do the statuette bunnies clicky at the end of Easter that boost spell damage work with AoE and or bard songs or just direct damage cast spells? So each bunny has its own spell type, and then one of them has like spell haste, and then two of like the bunny foot and the gray bunny are both all spell damage types. That's a good question about the bard song. I never tested it. I don't know. I never tested it. 22 seconds left. We could test it in a second if you wanted to. Ten seconds. Last raffle, folks. I didn't know there were different ones. All mine say spell damage. They work for dot also. I'll show you. I will show you the way. Pick a wiener. Pick a wiener. Give me 1 second. I'll show you. Actually, I'll show you. I think we can probably just search the bazaar. Jake W. WWW Jake, baby. Give me a character name and pick an item, baby. Like the Ash one does fire. I don't remember exactly what all the differences are, honestly. But I will show you. We will go over it in a moment. Snow Spider Wand Tatanka. Ooh, nice name. Tatanka. That's why we double check names. There you go. All right. Check it out. 1 second. Well, detrimental means any negative spell, but statue. Okay. Check it out. All right. So we've got a festive bunny. This is spell haste. Okay. Spell haste. See this? Spell haste right there. All right. Gray bunny. This is just straight spell damage. Spell damage by 25%. Modeled. Ready? Magic. See this? Resist magic. See this? It's not even in this. It's just spell damage. Modeled is magic damage. Resist magic. No resist. Snow bunny. Limit resist. Cold ice. So this only works on ice spells. This only works on magic-based spells. This works on any spells. This haste works on any haste. And I don't believe this. I think this does not stack with the Enchanter Epic. Do you see what I'm talking about? It's a snow bunny. Right here. Cold, ice. Modeled. Magic. Gray. Nothing listed. Says spells only. Yeah. Any other questions, comments, concerns? Because honestly, I think Snow Spider Wand, yeah, we did that. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Ugh, God. Ooh. Hey, you nerds who were in here earlier, you guys were asking me, you guys were like, hey man, what's that Palia game about, right? You guys were asking me what's that Palia game about? We're gonna raid Coin. Hopefully we're gonna raid Coin not into an ad this time. She's got a really cool intro video, so definitely check it out. Coin is good friggin' people. There we go. Coin is part of the stack up team. This right here, all this money that we raised, freaking phenomenal human being. We played Repo last night. If you want to see the VOD, check it out. Either subscribers on Twitch or you can go onto YouTube. You can check it out there. Freaking hilarious. We had a great time. We used crowd control. People donated tons of money. They ended up crashing the game. One person donated $100 to like have coins shoot me in the back of the head. It was crazy. It was wild. It was crazy and wild. Sarkoth, love you, baby. You have a good night. So we're going to go ahead and raid out to the one, the only coinage. Betrayal, but for a cause. Yeah. Hell yeah. I do love you guys. I hope you guys take it easy and you have a good night. We'll be back tomorrow. We're doing the Q&A tomorrow, and we're going to be taking 3 pies into the face during the Q&A. And boys and girls, Raina is going to be co-hosting the Q&A with us. Raina's going to be co-hosting, so make sure you're there. We're going to do some other fun stuff because, you know, the Q&As have been a little dry lately, and I know there hasn't been necessarily a lot of content. So we've got some fun little games and stuff to play. It's going to be a lot of fun, like some trivia stuff, and like somebody recommended doing some like EverQuest-based like geolocation stuff, which sounds cool. There'll still be a Q&A portion so you guys can ask questions, but it's going to be like a good little community-based thing and a way for like us just to have fun together with the devs and whatnot. So be there or be square. Look forward to seeing you. Q&A starts 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Check it out. Love you. You guys are awesome.